Miss Lisa, I'm waiting on you. Hello, God's desire for me. She's popped up on your head first, of course. How are you doing? And thank you so much for coming. So I'm waiting on you, Miss Lisa, and come on and get your first live going. Are you frozen, Miss Lisa? Uh-oh, Miss Lisa, I think you are frozen. Hi, God's desire. You said hi, Lisa. I think Miss Lisa is frozen. Hi, my Renaissance grandma. Miss Lisa, you may have to reset. I don't know. You froze up on it. We're getting ready to have too good of a time here. We have 7 people that's checked in, and only we have 3 in the chat. 1, 2, 3 in the chat. We have some people in the bushes. Thank you. Hello to those people in the bushes. Hi, thank you for coming in. I'm gonna sip a little bit on my tea to help me keep from coughing. We have Miss Lisa and Miss Mona. Hey, baby.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Good to see
really good.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Y'all told me to use that albuterol, and I'm telling you, it's been keeping me open. So I'm glad y'all
Told you.
talked me into using it
Told
because,
you.
excuse me, it definitely keeps your chest open, which is what you want to do. Excuse me, when you got the hibby jibbies like what I have.
Right.
Mona, how did you chill? Your chili turn out. Mona made some chili.
No,
Ooh,
I didn't.
you didn't
I was
make
talking
it.
about making some. I think it was last night, but
Mm-hmm.
it rained all day, so I didn't get to go to the store because I wasn't gonna do it without the black beans, and I needed some rotel and all that other good stuff. I didn't want to do it without it.
Oh, you wanted to be
So
right.
I got to
So,
go out because I got to go to the doctor's tomorrow. So I'm gonna get the stuff that I need tomorrow while I'm out, and then I'll make it tomorrow because it is chilly here.
so this is where that system that we have here is coming from the west, evidently, because it is probably close to 40, 40 degrees. It got chilly last night, and it rained and rained. And let's see here, what is the temperature here? It's 41 right now, and we are under flood watch, and it's going to rain for over at least 24 hours.
You sound like it's raining again.
As a matter of fact, it's raining now, according to my phone, and it's going down to 39 degrees tonight.
Oh,
What?
what?
Ooh, I didn't cover nothing. Oh my goodness.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
I didn't
Uh
cover
oh.
those little new brassicas, even though they're brassicas. I said if it got cold, I was going to kind of cover them up more.
Yeah.
And I didn't because I thought I had another day. But this 39 was not on there earlier today. This just changed. And
Hey,
then,
Ann's backyard garden. How you doing?
hey, Miss Ann, how are you? Thanks for coming in. And God's desire says cold where she is.
Oh, well,
So
it's 61 degrees here.
61.
61.
Oh, we wish. Well, Miss
Yeah.
Ann, you're in the bushes. Thank you so much.
It's supposed to be in the 60s all night.
Well, that's a blessing, honey. They talking about 39 and then 32 on
You're supposed to
Thursday
be in the
night.
60s all during the day, all day.
Hi, Miss J.K. Gardner. How are you doing? It's snowing in Baltimore.
Oh,
Whoa.
hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, how you doing?
Seems like I saw some on the news about a cold front coming, sweeping across from the west to the east.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on the phone talking to family. I'll be back. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Brooke. Man, that was a good live you guys had today with Babbitt. Y'all had me cracking up.
Hey,
Broke
bro.
that up. He like, oh man, letting y'all know this is my garden. I'm gonna do things my way. He must be some kin to me. Y'all be talking about what kind of chemicals I'm putting out there. I'm trying to grow my food. Don't
You was
tell me about
harvesting
what.
in the rain this morning. No,
Excuse
that's
me.
right.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hi, cousin Angela. How you doing? He said, don't be
Hey,
telling me
cousin
how to run the
Angela.
show. And uh-oh, here we go, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa, there you go.
Hey, Mary Grow with me.
I'm sorry, there you are. Now you're back
Sorry.
live. We have Miss Garney with Lisa on here, you guys.
All righty.
Hi, Mary Grow with me. How are you doing?
Hey, Mama.
You
How
guys
you
gonna
doing?
have to help me out because you know how it is when you have whatever this is that I have and it starts loosening up. You cannot really talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey J3, how you doing? Thank you.
Hey,
You guys had a
J3.
great live with Bam. I really enjoyed it.
Keep
Hi,
your weather
Gloria
on your
Elliott.
side of town. Hello, Mona. He said, keep your weather over there.
Who
Look,
said
you
that?
on Hey, Gloria Elliott. How you
Come
doing?
visit me, J3. I got something for you. You don't want to share? Oh, Lordy.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, I'm telling you, I wish the person who gave it to me would have kept it to themselves. You just want to go get somebody sometime and just go upside their head. It's like, what were you thinking?
What
And
was you thinking?
they,
That
they
part.
call you, well, how you doing? You're not coming. How you? I said, well, blah, blah, blah. So, well, I got the same symptoms too. I'm like, oh, really?
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, it was on my job. So you brought it from the job and sat next to me and gave it to me. Really?
Right. Right.
Ooh, I can't tell you how many times on Sunday I want to go upside that person's head.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm serious. Growing out the box, how are you doing? And thank you for coming by. I I'm hoping that Jamaica can come by. Jamaica, I don't know if you guys saw her latest video, and I'm gonna kind of jump in a little ahead of her just in case she comes by. She can further explain. Showed a new gardening method that I'd never seen before. It's
70
called
plus gardening.
snail. I think it's the snail roll. Is that it? This way where it takes up less space to start your seed, and you actually roll out like a. She did like a plastic piece of paper. You can do a any other kind of cloth that you can use, and then put a piece of cardboard on top of that, maybe something about that wide, and then probably about I think as long as you want to make it, and put 70 plus gardener. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Put some soil on top of it, and then you wet it, and then you sprinkle your seeds across the top, and
Mm-hmm.
you take it and you roll it like you're doing a jelly roll, real tight.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it and you roll it and you keep rolling it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you kind of stand it up. You put a rubber band around it, or you can put some string around it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you sit it like she said in a plastic tote, and you can do several of those, maybe four, and fit all four in the plastic tote, and you keep it watered, and the plants are going to start growing. The seeds are going to germinate, and maybe about a couple of months or so, you unroll, you take it out to wherever you're going to put it, and you unroll it. And the lady, one of the ladies, took the whole thing and she did dug a trench and slid it on down into the trench, and then covered it up. And you already had the seedling sticking up. It's called snail. I think it's called snail roll. Hi, Jane Doe. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. But I got on the
Hey,
channel
Jane Doe.
that she referred everybody to, and it was like a drug. You're talking about learning different methods of doing things. We all growers. You're talking about learning different ways of doing things, so we always want to find out different ways of doing things. And this
Yeah.
particular channel, I'm gonna tell you who it is for a minute. Um, they just had all these different things that they were doing that I'd never seen. It was very, very entertaining. But I'm very interested in doing the snail roll. Y'all look that up and see if you can find it. Um, and see if you may be interested in trying it. We're all probably at this point running out of space as we are germinating our seeds inside, because like we're talking about now, we're experiencing a drop in temperature. And I know
Yeah.
some folks who went ahead and planted some seeds and planted some seedlings outdoors. And they're not all in 9B and 9A. And here we
I
go
don't
again.
know why they did that. I've been saying for the longest we got one more freeze coming in. But
Yeah,
that's right. I'm over here. That's what's gonna happen over here. I don't know what's gonna happen over there. But
It's supposed to be like 19 degrees here Monday in
what?
Alabama.
What?
okay.
You say 19?
Yes,
She said
ma'am.
19.
Monday morning.
Hi, Matthew Whittington. What? 19?
Hey, Matthew.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I
no.
thought it was all behind us too, but I still have all my things,
No,
my seedlings and
no.
everything inside the house.
Mm.
So you got yours still in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, mm, it's like we just had a brief period of warm weather.
Yeah. It was
Just
a
a brief
trick.
period. Yeah. But now we're skating backwards. I mean,
This
we
is
going.
February.
It's still winter time, y'all. It's still winter.
Right.
Hmm.
Spring don't come till March.
Right.
Right. But I saw
And
people
we have
playing.
gotten snowstorms in March here.
Exactly. Up north, yes. All the way up in April, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you in Ohio?
I'm in Alabama,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but still, same
She
here.
said, but still, same thing. But still.
Don't get it
Yeah.
twisted, huh?
Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Look,
Yeah,
look.
I'm saying, and I saw people just very anxious. J3 says, gardening with Lisa, have fun looking like you at work. Looking like you at work.
It was a good idea
Let
to
me
plant
tell you
outside.
about this young lady.
Hey, growing out the box.
This young lady right here. This young lady right here. Look,
Uh-huh.
and I
Uh-huh.
did say something on her channel. Hallelujah. I have to watch. My mom was a preacher. I need to be careful.
Roll Tide. Hey,
Lisa come
natural.
home on her
Y'all.
lunch break. Now look, we don't even those of us who ain't even working don't even feel like going out there. She come home on her lunch break. Look at her garden, see what's going on. Go back to work. Come back home. She said, well, it's dark. It's dark, but I gotta do what I gotta do. She don't went to work. Most of us don't even want to leave the house. Say, oh, I gotta go out to the garden. You've been there all day, ain't got no job to go to except for food. This young lady goes to work and come home on her break. Go back to work, come back home, and go out in the garden in the dark to handle her business. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Because you do
Thank
better than
you.
most of us who do not have a job.
Yeah, because I ain't going out there in the dark.
The coyotes be howling too,
Oh, and you got coyotes? Oh no.
Hey,
I
that's your
definitely ain't
yard.
going out in the dark.
She
especially
said
when they
coyote.
smell that fish emulsion.
Oh yeah, then you have the nerve to put down fish emotion. That's like fish emotion the boot. Like y'all come on. I'm gonna bring y'all on in. Oh my God. I was looking at you the other day that you've done that before. You said it, but the light bulb really went off in my head. I was saying, look at her. Dedication to the cause. Because mm, our farmers have had their contracts reneged with the government. The government's not going to pay them anything. That was out today. And they're crying. They're going to have to sell their cattle. They don't know how they're going to make it. So I'm just saying that I'm not being the Brent Bearer of gloom and all that other stuff, but I'm just saying so y'all know why things are happening like they're happening to farmers. But that food that you do go to the store and get that you're not growing, either going to disappear or it's going to be up so high. The farmers have had their contract received by the government. The money that they were supposed to get, you're not going to get to run the farms. I saw that today. So just food for thought. Like I say, every day I'm out there, when you see me out there, grow some more seeds, drop some more seeds.
Yeah.
We're going to have to feed some people. You know, you can do the best you can to help whomever you can. That's just me. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm from the 1956. I come from a freedom fighting family. So it's in my blood, and I can't be no other way. I can't be okay
But
if
it's
you not be
hard
okay.
to just drop one or two seeds. Usually, when you're sitting there sowing seeds, like 4 or 5 may drop, and they may all germinate, and
Yep.
then that's
That
just
happened to
extra
me.
food. Why wouldn't you
Yes.
give it
Yeah.
to someone? You're
And
not
I've
gonna eat
heard
it
you
up.
say that you grew too much. I have extra here. I'm gonna go on and give it to my sister, or my cousin, or somebody. Blah blah blah. I've heard
Yeah,
you say that, and I feel like deeply that's what we should be all doing. You know, we're
Right.
gonna have to now. If you want
hmm
to keep people out your garden, the best way to keep them out your garden, offer up some food. You know, I hope I haven't missed anyone coming in that came in. But if we just do what we can do to help feed other people while we're going through this transition in life, we go through transitions in life. That's all, that's just part of life. But while we going through it, we all just try to do our part. And as growers, we can just
yeah,
drop some extra seed, like you said. And it's hard to drop one or two, like you say. You be like, oops, about 5 or 6 of them don't fell up in there. So
Hey, Miss Shirley.
it's like that pack of seeds I left that there, and I was like, "Oop, it's wet." Let me go on ahead and put them inside a
Mm,
Ziploc bag
right.
and let them germinate.
Right.
yeah.
Somebody gonna want some pepper seeds. As a matter of fact, the hi, Miss Linda, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in,
Miss Linda in here?
Miss Shirley. Oh, sorry, I saw Shirley. I'm Shirley OG Gardner.
You
I'm sorry.
sure?
Hi, Miss Shirley OG Gardner. You have to look. Charge it to my head and the medication, not my eyesight, because I can't see. I went to this pizza place up the street and we got to talking. And we talking about garden, and I say, yes, I do have a garden, I have a lot of peppers. And the guy said, listen, why don't you bring me some of your peppers and we can barter? He said, I can pay you for them, plus I give you free pizza. What am I going to be doing this summer? Getting paid and eating a lot of
Getting
free
paid.
pizza.
Look.
Yeah.
And getting some pizza.
I'm not going to be hungry. And if
Not
I
at
don't
all.
want it, somebody else will want that free pizza. If I just
Right.
pay for
Yeah.
free pizza and give to somebody with some children. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See how that works?
Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
had tons of bell peppers. Y'all saw those bell peppers? We all had a lot of bell peppers and hot peppers. They still
Well,
sitting
he
out there
said
on
he want
plates up
them.
there. Yeah, I couldn't fit no more in my freezer. I got so sick and tired of taking them and cutting them up till I started getting the big Ziploc bag, the 2 gallon one, and just putting them in the hole in the Ziploc bag and stuffing them in the freezer. There's no more room. So this
Yeah.
man said, just bring them to me. I'll buy them from you and I will give you free pizza. See how that works?
Well, there you go.
And if
There's your
we
little income.
a little income,
Mhm.
and I don't need to be eating all that pizza, so I just take to somebody who got children and let them. He can't
Yeah.
beat fresh peppers. You can't on this pizza,
Mm-mm.
no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
You gonna have the best pizza. Look.
Fresh peppers on that pizza.
And, hey, Mary, grow with me. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. And not only that, I've grown a lot of Swiss chard. So you want some Swiss chard? Look, hey, I got kale Swiss chard. What you want to buy from me? That's just one person.
Hey, Casson's 55.
J3 says, I'm watching from the big screen. Can't respond to everyone. Okay. Well, thank you. We're just glad to have your presence here. But now that we're talking about we're getting ready to experience low temperature, what are we gonna do? Are we going out there now? We got to go out there and cover stuff back up again. Miss Lisa, you put a lot of stuff up the other day. I saw you. I seen you out there. She was like, this gotta go. This is gonna go here. This is
Yeah, I need to look up them black cherries and see if I need to bring them in. But my weather is not gonna get too cold. It's gonna get down into the 30s. I don't see it going down into the 20s.
but you're still talking peppers.
No, I said black cherries.
Black cherry, but is that the black cherry you showed the other day? Are you talking about the Tartarian cherry?
I
Cherries is
guess
fine. They're fine.
they're fine outside.
Yeah. Did you put them inside a container?
Yes, I sure did. I don't put them outside. Look, they had to get some of that rain because it poured down rain in the day. I said, "Oh yeah, you gonna get some of this? Here,
Yeah.
go on out there."
But they love that.
Oh
I
yeah.
bet they did. I bet they
Mhm.
did.
And there are both. You have two, right? So you have them
Yes,
each individual pots, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Cherries, apples, peaches, pears, plum. They love the cold weather. They need the cold weather. Yeah. I'm thinking about that black pepper plant that you got.
It's in the house in here in the greenhouse.
Oh,
I didn't
Miss
I,
Lisa,
I
she have
didn't
a
put it out yet.
beautiful
I ain't put it outside yet
black.
because I know it's gonna go
It
down to
won't
the
work.
30s.
Yeah.
But
I
I
never.
did sacrifice a couple of peppers to see what they was gonna do out there. Cause I have about I got 10 peppers. So I sacrificed two and put them out to see how they was gonna do out there compared to the ones here in the greenhouse. Just, doing something.
Okay, so and that's a good experiment that I said to Miss Wendy today when I was watching her video because she overwintered her peppers outdoors and she just cut up the tops off and covered them up. They're in a bucket, planter or something container, but she covered the top up and then put the straw on top, and she said they're still looking like they're alive. So I'm thinking we've been thinking all along we have to take them indoors to overwinter indoors,
Right.
but there's a way to have them outside and just keep the dirt over them and put the stuff on top of them and they'll survive. Isn't that something different? That's new. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told her I would
Are you
definitely,
talking about Miss Wendy healthy living?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw her today,
Hmm.
and hey, that's my art. How you doing? Thanks for coming
Hey,
in.
that's my art. How are you?
And she said, y'all, and she pulled the layers of covering and toppings back from the peppers that was in a container. And she said,
Black
I was just,
ice.
just trying this to see if I can leave it out here. And
Ooh.
she said, it's still pliable. She said, I think it's still alive. So she covered back up. She said, she'll just, gonna cover it back up for right now and then later on take it out. So I'm going to
Be
watch
careful,
and see
natural.
to see if that worked. If that method worked, that's a game changer. That would be a
Yeah.
game
Ooh, for
changer.
the last 3 days, that's dangerous. I know
So
you're not going nowhere, Miss Shirley. So
what did she
stay
say?
safe. She say that it's going down to 17 tonight. Black ice for the last 3 days, dangerous. Yeah,
Ooh.
everybody need to stay in the house.
Oh my goodness. Well, they said that one front was coming through and then another one is coming through behind it.
Mm.
So, uh,
Boy.
Hey, Jamie,
I
Miss
don't know,
Official,
y'all.
how you
Like
doing?
I said, I'm running out of space inside. God's desire said I would be covering mine because I have beautiful broccoli and cauliflower heads growing. I know that's right. If
Mm,
you want it, you better cover it up real good. If that's something that you want to protect, because I don't know. I don't know what the next month is going to look like for the most part, but I was trying to make sure I official Jamie, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Making sure I got everybody. Somebody saying sugar in here. Hey, Bayou, thanks for popping
hey,
in
buy
for a
you
quick
sugar. I
moment.
didn't see her.
She always sneak in. I don't know how she managed to do that, but Bayou, listen, I'm sounding better, so I'll be back in touch with. I will be in touch with
For
you hopefully next
quick.
week.
She said she coming in for a quickie.
Yeah, just for a quick minute, and that's great. We appreciate you. So let's see here. I think I got to the bottom of the list. Yep. Miss Lisa, what you growing on for the spring? You were dropping some seeds over there.
I have I have sowed more seeds for more herbs this year. My
Oh,
sister and I wanted to get more medicinal use out of them than just for seasoning and spices and stuff that we had been using them for in the past. So I have more herbs growing, and I've gotten lavender to germinate,
Ooh,
and I didn't like sit them in the refrigerator or anything.
that's good.
One
Mhm.
variety though. So I think I may winter sow the other one just to so that it will like cold stratify or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be growing tomatoes and cabbage because I think we want to do um chow chow pickle. We usually do that every other year.
Ooh. Mm.
So we'll be
I have
making
to give
that
me a
this
jar of
summer.
that.
I'll
Yeah.
send you some.
Yes,
Ooh.
indeed.
Chow chow pickle.
Been a long
Yeah.
time since I had some chow chow.
Hmm.
Mm. So
I
let's
don't
go.
think I want to do a lot of brassicas this spring because it we don't really have a spring anymore. It just go from winter straight on into summer
Summer,
almost.
right?
Yeah,
Because our summer went straight into winter. We didn't hardly even have a fall last year.
yeah, that's true. It went straight from hot
Winter, I mean,
to
this
cool.
weather is crazy.
It did. It went straight from hot to cool. Just zip. You know. Uh, you grew a lot of different tomatoes last year because I'm looking. I'm getting my tomatoes. I'm looking at this one that you sent me, Kellogg's breakfast. You made it sound so good. Cause
I
y'all know
think you would like that because you like yellow and
orange.
orange tomatoes.
I like it because I have acid reflux, and I do like the taste of tomatoes, but the really red ones is
It's
kind of
too
hard.
acidic.
Yeah, the acid. Yeah, unless I like chew half a palm and then eat it. And I want to feel normal when I eat a tomato. I don't want to have to
Yeah.
chew the palms before. Who am I missing up there, Miss Mona,
Hmm.
who came on in 70 plus Gardner?
Yes.
I'm doing the same thing, Miss Lisa. So more earthy. People seem to be doing that. Hey Pam Robertson, how you doing? Thanks for coming
Uh-oh.
in.
Did I miss
Mona
somebody?
not on her job. She gonna get fired.
Uh-oh.
She know I'm sight challenged.
Okay.
She know I'm sight challenged. Have you ever taken some medication and you already sight
Sorry.
challenged, and then
I
your
missed her.
eyesight get
Hey,
blurry from the
Pam, how are
medication,
you? Good to see you.
and then the medication tell you, yeah, it's gonna make your eyesight blurry. So I'm going through that. So y'all have to
Girl.
excuse me.
Sewing.
And these bifocals seem like they're not doing
Just wanted
anything
good
today.
harvest for my pepper and tomatoes. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I definitely want them sweet ones. I got them sugar bombs. I think the next sweet bomb, sugar bomb, or whatever. And I was told just to take the tomatoes and squeeze them and put them in the soil, and that's what I did. And I got a whole bunch of them in there growing. So we gonna see what's gonna happen because I'm gonna separate them. I am gonna separate them because I have a couple of them that's real tall, and I don't want the roots to get all entwined up together. And no, I want all of them. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put them all.
So did you do that on the inside when you did that?
Yeah, I got it in here in my greenhouse.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna follow this Mola. Just take what you said, your peppers. You drop the whole pepper thing inside of
You know how you cut up your pepper and at the top of it and along that stem right there have seeds on it? And
yeah.
you cut that off, right? And I put that
Mm-hmm.
off to the side. What I
Mm-hmm.
did when I went to throw it out, I just put it in some soil and covered it up and put it in the greenhouse to see what it was gonna do.
And y'all see how easy that
You
is.
germinated.
Did I just said I got 10.
Ooh.
But there's more to come. I just pulled those out. So I'm sure it's gonna be some more coming up.
So they're sweet.
Yeah, them sweet peppers that you get at
Okay.
the store. Them that red,
Oh
the
yeah.
red, yellow, and orange ones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what I
I
wanted to
like
see
them.
what I'm gonna
Because they
get.
cost more than the green ones.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
but those are I don't like the green ones. I don't like bell peppers. I
Yeah.
like the red, yellow, and orange. They
Yeah, because they
sweet.
are
They make
sweeter.
your food taste sweet. It give it that natural sweet flavor, especially in that cabbage.
You
Oh,
ever taste the lesia?
I looked
Yes,
at
I
that
grew
one today.
some a couple of years ago. It's
Did you
good.
like it?
Yes,
It is a
So,
thicker
it's
skin.
thick. Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
You let
Yeah.
it
Now
stay out
that's
there
good
longer, it'll
for
turn
stuffed
red.
peppers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so I saw the Lesia in the magazine today. Well, the magazine in the why I can't think of the magazine. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the one we always
Today,
go to.
in Georgia. Oh,
And I was looking at that. I'm gonna order it probably tonight. It does have the thick skin, it says, but is there a problem with the thick skin? I mean, does it deter from the taste by the skin being so thick?
it give it more
It
taste
tastes better to me.
Really?
I'd rather have it than other
than the
peppers.
skin. Yeah, I don't like bell pepper. So, hey,
Oh, you don't like?
CC.
Oh, okay. Okay. You got them Virginia sweet tomato seeds today that Golf Granny recommended. Oh, okay. Virginia sweet tomato seeds. So I wonder how they taste.
We're
Virginia
gonna
sweet.
find out. She gonna tell
Yeah.
us when she
You
grow
gonna let us
some.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause
So
I don't
I
think
am
I have that.
what the Virginia sweet. You
Yeah, I got
probably
so many tomato seeds. It's a crying shame. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to plant all those seeds, but I need to start planting them.
I
well, if
grew
you
16 different varieties last year.
you did,
Ooh.
I'm
you
not
did,
growing that many this year.
and she tasted every last one of them. Now, did you grow the Paul Robeson?
Yes, ma'am.
What about it? You
I
grew
love
it?
Paul Robeson. I have to grow it every year.
Now, did you have problems with it splitting?
Yeah, I do every year. And when it get hot, he going away. He just going on.
Right.
I
Just
thought it
that's
was
just
just
how
me.
he is.
He don't
Really?
like it hot.
And
So
no, he don't like hot.
it's the heat that makes it split.
Yeah.
Could be. Cause he don't like it hot. I have a
Mm-mm.
hard time growing him. And then when I did get one, the squirrel came, took it away, and was laughing at me. And he ate all of it except for a skin, and left the skin on the fence just so to let me know, yeah, that thing was good.
You
Oh, if you
had
come
to
on
put
back
him
over here,
somewhere over
we
in
gonna
the
have a
corner
problem,
so they can get to it.
huh?
Oh
You
Lord!
have to put him over in the corner somewhere so the
No,
squirrels
he was
they
in the
can't
middle.
get to
I, I'm extra. I
Oh,
thought
see, not the
my
skin.
way of thinking is, the squirrel is not gonna get up here up on the table on my deck in the middle of the yard.
Oh
That
Lord!
thing can fly.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the flying
squirrel.
squirrel. I have flying squirrels.
oh my goodness!
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
the
He got up
flying
there and got
squirrels
it
over there.
anyway. Yeah, he got up there and got it anyway. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this over here so he don't get it. Psh, baby, he left the skin on the fence. Like, yeah, I got it in.
Oh,
It sure was
oh,
good.
he
But you
ate the
know what
dirt. He
I
said,
tasted that was just about as good as Paul Robeson is that
"What?
Cherokee purple.
Oh, was it the
I
dark
can't
one
get
or the
it to
red one?
germinate.
And it lasts longer. It held out longer than Paul Robeson.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Cherokee
try
purple
another
did.
one. I got some seeds.
But wait a minute, there are different varieties. So did you have the dark Cherokee
Yeah,
purple or just a regular one?
the dark one.
Baker Creek. I couldn't think
It
of
just
Baker Creek
is
spell
Cherokee purple,
name.
so I don't know if it's dark or not.
I don't they
Well,
call them black smoke or something
Ooh,
that kind of because that's kind of how it tastes. It's like a smoky taste. Paul
really?
Robeson black cream is another one,
Yeah.
and Cherokee
yeah, I couldn't get that one to
purple
grow either.
And Brandywine has a black
Yeah.
variety
I
that
don't need
is
that
very
one
good. I'm
either.
growing it again
I
this year
got
too.
all those seeds. I'm gonna go and try and see if I
You
can
gotta
germinate
try
in
them,
some.
Mona. You gotta try them.
Yeah. So was it too
But
hot
see,
at the
that
right
was
time?
back when I was new, so I might be able to do something this time because I'm not doing just one thing. I'm trying everything. Look,
Yeah.
Good. Good.
look.
And you say you have a lot of seeds. You need to go on ahead and start using them, especially the ones that are the latest date, the earlier dates, the ones
Yeah.
that you have had for several
Yeah, I
years.
got a Rocky over here.
Yeah,
What
she got
does
a
the
rocket. CC
mortgage lifter taste like?
I
mortgage.
got Mortgage Lifter, a subscriber from the UK sent me some of those seeds.
Okay, okay, bring it on.
Oh, CC said she gets it to grow. She'll bring you one. That's my
That's what
aunt
I said. Bring it
Rosemary.
on.
So
Yes, indeed.
did you try the mortgage lifter on your channel, Miss Lisa?
I started them late, so it was getting cold by the time I really got any of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really get to taste them.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do the mortgage lifter too. As a matter of fact, when you sent me, was the first. Um, you can't see it. This was the first. You can't see it though. Um, Tomato that I had to come up, and I'm gonna find the name of it. It was the one that you recommended, the
You
honeycomb.
you did the video, yeah, the honeycomb. You did the video last week.
Yeah, well, it's up and it's tall, and one
You gonna
came
like
up.
that one.
Girl, if it's anything like the what's the other one that I was shut the sun
Sun
gold?
gold.
If it's
Hmm.
anything like that sun gold, because
My
that sun
sister
gold
like
like you
it
can put
better than sun gold.
if that's better, I may have to drop another seed in because
Hey,
that one plant.
diversity love. How are you?
Hi diversity, how are you doing? If it's anything like if it's better than that sun gold, I'm about to get sick. Because that sun gold, it's like eating jelly beans.
Candy.
It's
Yeah.
like eating candy.
The
I mean,
sun gold.
the
I wonder if I
sun
got that.
gold. And I'm gonna tell you something. I was in Baker's Creek today, and I didn't even see sun gold in there. They don't even have those seeds no
They
more.
probably
So
can't keep them now.
it's not listed. And so, people, if you have some seeds you really like and stuff, make sure you save those seeds when you grow those tomatoes or whatever you are planting. Because I'm seeing a kind of a trend going on with the seeds now.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know what you can like. If you want to go back and purchase it, they're not there.
they're not there. Right.
But they got hybrid and new stuff that's out. So it looks like we're sliding more into this hybrid thing.
Right.
Even with Vegas Cricket, which is supposed to have heirloom.
Yeah.
So don't just macadamia think, okay, I'm gonna eat up all the tomatoes. Save one for the
Mm-hmm.
seeds. Save stuff on your plants for seeds. I'm serious. Because I'm seeing a trend right now that is not in our favor.
Yeah.
Hi, diversity love. How are you doing? Yes, save your seeds. That's right. What
So,
is
what does the
the?
strawberry tomato taste like?
I clicked on there. It is
Anybody had it?
I
Strawberry
haven't
tomato?
had that one.
strawberry tomato. I haven't had that one. And where do you get it from? Does the Baker Creek have that one too? I wonder.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
think I did see it. I think I did see it. Do you have it in backyard? Oh,
I
you
got
noticed that too.
strawberry watermelon seeds.
You grew the strawberry watermelon too, didn't you?
I just got them last year. I didn't grow them yet. I saw Homestead Hart and Mr. Hart grow them,
And you
and
know
they
she
look
had
so
that
good and
the
sweet.
Yamata watermelon too. Remember, and then they stopped selling those seeds, and she was going crazy because they
Oh,
really liked it. It was the Yamata something watermelon, and she couldn't find the seeds for them anymore. So it's really important to hold on to your seeds. Um,
yeah.
you grew and you grow. A whole lot of watermelon. I was so jealous. I'm sitting up here going, my watermelon didn't do nothing.
You know what? That's what I forgot to drop. I need to go
Darlene
and
is
drop
great.
it.
How you doing? Thanks for coming. You go, girl, you had a whole, you got a fun with the watermelon. And she ate them on camera. I'll sit up here going, I just want to have a little thing. Can you send me a slice?
Yeah, so this year I'm gonna have that mango melon
Yes.
and that canary melon
Oh,
and see
yeah.
how that works.
Mango melon.
Yeah.
Did you grow that before? Or you
Nope.
just trying?
Pigsy sent me those seeds.
Hey, up, R.
So
Sounds good. That sounds good
Mhm.
and sweet.
I already dropped, man, I dropped the seeds a couple of days ago and it's already this tall. I got 5 of them.
Mhm.
I dropped the seeds, like you were saying, drop the seeds and you get a whole bunch of them.
Right.
And all of them did germinate, and 5 of them germinated. So now I got 5 of them, but I put them all into a 32-ounce styrofoam cup.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So that, and I put that sand down at the bottom, growing
Grab the box.
out the box, was telling me how to do. So yeah, I'm putting that in. Yeah, I'm doing my stuff like that now. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with these melons. I'm ready. I am so ready for some melons.
I am ready for some. I'm ready for some of your melon too. So when you grow it, send me a piece.
Hey, garden is great.
So Cece says that she's gonna send you some seeds, Lisa.
And I said, please do.
Oh, there you did. You did. You so good. You so good. Y'all
I
so
can't
smart
wait
with
to
this
grow
computer stuff.
these
I am so
mango
far behind.
melons. I know my
Yes.
mom would love it. Look, what they taste like, Happy Mac?
Yeah. Tell us what they taste like, Happy Mac.
Cause I'm ready. Cause if they taste anywhere near what the Korean melons taste like, oh, it's gonna be on and popping around here. I'm grow nothing but melons around here. Forget everything else.
Yeah, I want to know the Korean melon. What does the Korean melon taste like? I didn't get to
It
taste.
tasted like a sweet cucumber.
Oh.
Okay. A sweet cucumber.
Rosita didn't like it.
Oh, that's right. She was.
She didn't like it. But I think she ate it too early. It wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. Well, we starting all over again. So we're gonna be so. I wish there was a way we could get together and taste
I got
melons from each
some
other.
mango melon seeds from Tixie. Look, I dropped mine. Mona, you know you have to grow another Seymour. No, I'm not growing another Seymour. I'm gonna try that candy roaster that was given to me. So I'm gonna try that this year. I know it's too early to drop that. I'm not gonna drop that until March. That's what I'm gonna do. That wait until after, because our last frost date is the 28th. So March, matter of fact, time change March 9th. So that's when I'll be dropping my seeds, my direct. So that's when I'm gonna do that.
Time
Then
changes March 9th.
yes.
And your last frost date, did you say March the 28th?
No, I didn't say March the 28th. No, I
Okay.
did not say that.
That's
I
what I'm
said the
asking.
28th, which is this month,
Yeah, that's
28th.
why I'm asking.
February
Yeah.
28th.
February
February.
28th is my last frost date.
We don't want to talk to her.
Don't hate.
I was just like
Congratulate.
first
Be
part of
happy
April.
for me. That's why we already start dropping our seeds and stuff in December and January so we can be ready for March. Cause when y'all starting to grow y'all stuff, we harvesting our stuff. And then when you harvesting your stuff, we ain't doing nothing because it's too hot.
It's too
Like
hot.
you said, Paul don't want to do nothing. Don't nobody want to do nothing in that heat. Okay.
Lord, see,
One thing I want to do this summer is, and I've been
See,
saying it for the
you
last
need
couple of
200
years, is
watt
to
light,
build something
but it
to
costs.
is
be
to
able
build
to
something.
crochet cloth over stuff.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
to
want to
give
go
them
watermelon
some
direction.
shade and cool them off
I'm gonna
some.
wait for that dried up pig.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can do that.
I have my
Now
roaster
it
up.
all depends
Get
on what
ready.
you're trying to
Oh,
shade.
really? So I need to go on and drop mine now then, huh?
What you saying? Who said that?
Cece says hers is already ready. It's
For
up and ready to be planted outside.
her
See,
candy
she be
roaster?
starting her stuff early. Her and that Nicole, they be starting in December and January dropping seeds.
So
I
she's
be
saying
like,
her.
I ain't
Oh,
trying to do all that.
CC. I need to send her a link because she need to come up and talk about. CC, you dropped your corn seeds. Didn't you drop some corn seeds outside?
I
CC,
don't think she dropped no corn outside. She know we
I
got one
thought
more
she did.
freeze coming.
I thought she
We're
did.
gonna do
CC, did
better
you drop some
knowing when
corn outside?
watermelon's ready. I'll wait for that
I want to
dried up
grow corn this
pigtail
year.
tendril. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said you
Sweetheart
need
cherry
2,000 watt
tomato,
lid.
black strawberry tomato.
Cost 1,500 for
Oh,
what?
okay.
What do you need that for?
Yes, ma'am.
What she say?
She said, yes, ma'am.
So she did. Are you gonna have to protect your Well, let's see. You guys, wait a minute. You in Texas? I'm sorry.
Say,
We're
yes, she
down in
did.
Mississippi. Shut up. Leave me
That's why
alone.
Art say, yes, she did. She dropped it.
Houston area.
Yeah, they can do that because their low is 60-something degrees. So yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
think
60
she
degrees
did.
right now.
I think had a flood though. Did
You said
y'all
what?
have a whole lot
She
of rain?
floods out there when it rains, and it's been raining, so I don't know if it's flooding out there yet or not. New start 1971. How you doing? Good to see you.
What was the comment from Lisa growing under shade cloth? She wants you to repeat what you
I
just said.
wanted to like build some structures or something to go over my beds so that I can throw shade cloth over my plants when it get like June, July. It's like 110 degrees out there, and
Yeah.
those plants suffer.
Yeah.
Now, my parents' garden back in the 70s and the 80s and 90s, they didn't have to deal with this. Because I think like daddy didn't have to do this,
No,
but this
because
is different kind of weather we having now.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Right.
We didn't have to have AC units.
We had more ozone protection. To be honest with you, we had more ozone protection, and they can say what they
Yeah.
want to, but it's something about constantly punching a hole in anything that's going to cause a weakness. So back
Yeah.
then, the summers were hot, but they weren't that hot. They weren't like they are now. Like
Mm-mm.
the sun is sitting in your yard and burning your stuff up.
Right.
And then, like now, the cold is a different kind of cold. It's a piercing kind of cold. It's not the
Frigid.
same kind of cold that we were raised up with. Am I the only one who sees that or feels that?
I feel it and see it.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
feel like it's 59 degrees outside, but it feels cold, and I'm a hot natured person,
Right,
and I'm like,
right,
I feel a chill in my bones. It's a
right.
different kind of cold.
Yes.
Exactly.
I stayed home from work like a couple days because I had went out and covered stuff up and got cold ice water dripped down in my boot. And it
Mm,
was like I couldn't get warm for
Right.
nothing.
right,
I
right,
was just cold down to the bone
right,
for
and that's not good.
days.
Yeah, for days. Yeah, you
Hmm.
would chill all the way down, and it's that's not natural for us.
Mm-mm.
It's not natural for us. So we're having to make the adjustments and the adapt. I can't talk. Adapt to this new thing. So you're talking about shade cloth more than likely, putting up some kind of structure. And then you probably are talking about
Like PVC pipes or something to make a frame around the plants and stuff and then throw shade cloth over it.
yeah. Well, you can always like do the PVC pipes, and
That's
I
what I'm
take
gonna do.
those poles that you get from the gardening poles you get from the gardening center, and I cut a inch into um, tennis balls. and I put those tennis balls on top of the poles. I put the poles in the ground or inside the container, whatever you use it. You can do uh, four corners, or you can do four corners, and however you want to situate it. And I put the tennis balls on there, and you can drape the shade cloth over that, and take some clamps and clamp it onto each pole so that it doesn't move. You
So
know,
it don't go straight through it.
right? You just clamp it on there. I did an example of that last year, and it's
Okay.
red, but it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Whatever works.
And my tomatoes did just great. The tomatoes that I did not protect with the shade cloth, what's happened? That was struggling. The ones I protected with the shade cloth produced like
Yeah.
mad. I did an experiment, so I protected everything. Hey, Babbitt, thank you for coming in. Excuse me. I really enjoyed your live. You guys were really, really good and funny.
Yeah, they was.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I mean,
How you doing, Bammy? Mr.
you,
Arthur?
you have those containers. Well, they're not containers. What are they called that you have your garden in? Beds,
Yeah, raised bed.
Yeah,
garden
the
beds,
raised beds.
raised beds. So you can use a PVC, or you can use, like I said, I use a gardening post. Whatever you want, you can use sticks, something, but you
I
want
use a
something that's gonna
tent.
hold up and be strong enough. And just drape it over that. It doesn't have to be anything fast because it's temporary.
Right.
Right. You
And
know they
get
got
your
those small tents that you can put over them. It's like a screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Um, I don't have one not
the
put
light
up
gardening is great. Thank you for
outside,
coming.
but it's
It's made
small.
out of.
It's a small tent that you can put over. Matter of fact, it covered up I covered it up with my pepper plant, and I put the curtain over it to keep the cold weather out. But
Uh-huh.
somehow I guess I didn't do it good enough to keep it closed. The wind blew it open, so the freeze got to my pepper plant. But
Oh.
the idea, I mean, is to have the screen over it. I don't have to,
You don't have to
worry
do the
about any
side. You
when
just
it's
need
getting the
over top.
shade.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to I gotta do something because they need something. These summers, they just
Well, if you can, I don't think they have them tents anymore, but they have those a regular tent,
can you find like I guess I would need something like a tent,
a
like
regular
a thick
a pop
netting
up,
or a thick tulle.
and you can get that at Arbor Freight.
Really?
Yeah,
That's why I gotta go there.
yeah, you can get that tarp put over it.
Yeah.
BRB looking up plant
Yeah,
tents. Somebody's looking up plant tents. Who's looking up plant tents?
Fran got the
But
plant
but
tent.
see now what she's talking about is let's see, wait a minute. What did he say? Yep, Fran got the plant tents. Where did she get them from? Bam.
I got mine from Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazon got the
I
tent.
told you, Amazing. That's where I got mine from. It came
Now
3 in a pack.
Lisa's got the tomatoes she's gonna need to protect. Now those plant tents, when they come up high enough to cover her tomatoes, tomatoes get to be 6 feet, 5 feet, 7 feet tall,
Some of them could get 10 feet.
10 feet.
That's
So
why I
when
was kind of thinking like
Okay,
the
if you got a
PVC
10 feet,
pipes
get
to
a
go
regular
real high.
tent, pop-up tent. That was my idea a couple of years ago because I bought 4 of them when they went on sale for $39.
Mm-hmm.
I bought 4 of them. But what I did was I put the tent over my trees, and I
Uh-huh.
was taking the curtains and putting over it, and I was clamping them down on it to keep the freeze from. That's how I protected my trees.
Okay.
a pop up tent, how high up did it go? So you
A
protected your
10
tree.
a 10 by 10. I mean, they
10
have
feet
them
by
bigger,
10.
but I bought the 10 by 10s because I had them little trees. I just bought them trees that I got out there that's tall. But back when they were young, I was protecting them from the freeze. When we had that freeze and killing up stuff,
Yeah.
a lot of my plants and stuff went in there inside that tent, what I can get in that tent.
Oh, they went inside. But if she has something like her tomatoes is growing up in ground, can she put the 10 by 10 over them? Is that what you're saying?
What she can do is put that tent over them, right? And
Yeah.
stake it all down. She don't have to ever move the tent because it's staked down. If you stake it down good, they have them iron
Wait, I'm
ones
looking at
that
them now.
stakes that you could put in there and hold it down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll show you in a second. And instead of using the cover that's on the tent, take that cover off, right? And use the screen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Instead of you having that over it, you can have the tarp over it so that the rain will be able to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never have to move anything, but it still have the shade.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
So with that top being solid looking like that, the sun can still get through.
No, it's gonna be
Yeah, 'cause
shaded.
you're gonna
That's
have
why
a
I'm saying
shade cloth on.
with the holes, like
Uh-huh.
a screen, a thick layer screen. She'll know when
A
she go
shade
to
cloth.
when she go to
Okay.
Harbor Freight. She'll know what she want when she see it. She'll see what I'm talking about. She know what she want.
I'm
Yeah,
going
ma'am. She said, you know what you
tomorrow.
want.
Harbor Freight.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Say, you know what you want. She just give me such a hard time. But she love me. Let's see here.
I am so glad to find out all this information.
The
No,
plant
y'all
kits
think
come in
alike. I know
different
what she
heights.
wants. She ain't even gotta explain. I know what she wants.
Yeah, ma'am. Oh, Happy Matt said rebar. Is that what we were trying to think of?
Yeah.
Rebar?
That right there will hold your tent down.
Yeah.
Oh, where you get that from?
Amazing.
Ain't no wind gonna come bring that up.
Right.
That look like it's heavy.
It is heavy. It's Bob. It's that iron thing that they yeah.
So I need to look. I need some of those for my little miniature Minnie Mouse greenhouse up here on my deck, because when the wind comes and it's real heavy, it twists and turns it, and I need to like put some weight on each one of the
You need this. You need this.
Yeah, what is that? You move too quick. It's like you need this, and she kept on going. CC say, "Dang, man, that's big."
The name of it is Trampoline Wind Stake.
Okay, thank you.
10-inch black, 8 pieces.
Trampoline
Wind. WIND.
WIND state STAKE. Oh, I spelled state. There you go. Oh, there they are. Yeah, you can get them at Walmart. Okay, I see those right there.
She said amazing.
Yeah, I see the ones she has. Uh-huh. They have them in different, like this one is a heavy duty trampoline anchor. And then they have just a regular use.
Yeah, it look like a big heavy duty landscaping staple.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like. But that can come in handy for so many different things. Like I said, for my Minnie Mouse greenhouse out there. When the wind's real high, it gets them kind of trying to move. So.
And I got one of them, and I'm too scared to put it up. I'm scared
I have it up on
take it away.
And the only reason it probably hasn't flown away is because it's on the deck and it's up against the railing and the house is back behind it. So it only has two sides that's exposed. Ooh, it's pouring down rain over here. Well, y'all think
It's
y'all
been
right
raining
now.
all day here.
It's been raining all day here.
Look, come from Moma over there in Texas, coming over through Alabama here to Georgia. Y'all stop.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Look,
supposed to do the same thing
you don't
tomorrow.
have my weather, so don't say that.
Didn't you say it's been raining all day over there? It just came this way. I just heard up
Yeah, it's been
banging up
raining
against
all
my
day. I
window.
couldn't do nothing today. And I
I
got things
know.
I got to do tomorrow, though.
Sound like the rain is
And it's
coming through the
cold
window.
here.
Cold rain coming through. Yes, ma'am. It is outside. My
Yep.
raindrops keep falling on my head right now.
Uh-oh.
Well, he said, Bama said I had to poke the hole to buy those steaks. Uh-oh. You had to poke the hole or poke the button to buy those steaks. Okay. All right. I'm gonna sip on my tea.
He said, oh, I had to poke the button to buy those steaks.
Ain't about all wrong.
Yeah, but those
Yeah.
steaks is good. They heavy. They gonna hold it down.
Yeah, they look like they will.
They gonna hold it down. Because it's weight, you know?
Yeah, I need to order some tonight because with this weather changing and getting crazy, I need to put something to anchor that thing a little bit better than what it's being anchored. I just hate that it's getting cold. Excuse me. Good night, Bammit. Thank you for
Good
coming
night,
by.
damn it.
Good night.
Thank you for all your advice and suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, I told Mona I put some brassicas out there. Y'all probably saw me playing them little babies, the straggly ones. But I thought I had another day before I, go out there and throw a cloth or something over to protect them. Not,
Don't put no shade cloth on because that ain't gonna keep them warm.
Well, what's out there now is a piece of shade cloth that I hadn't taken off yet. I'm swabbing it out, but I got sick, so I hadn't done a lot of things I should have done. But believe it or not, that shade cloth is offering some warmth. It's preventing the wind and the coldness from completely coming through. Believe it or not.
I don't know what it is, but mine don't last no second year.
Really, your
My
shade
new
cloth?
shade cloth doing fine, but that I had last year, that stuff all ripped up and blown all in the fields all around. You see pieces of white sheets all over. It's embarrassing.
Oh, you talking
So that
about
means you need to get a thicker cloth.
she's talking
I
about the
had
roll covers. Roll covers, not shade cloth.
roll cover.
Oh.
I saw you with that roll covers. I was going crazy. I said, please don't throw it away. Please don't throw it away. So many other things you can use with it. Please don't throw it.
But it tear up.
I know. And I take mine where it's torn and I fold it and I take one of them little clips and put it there and keep the party going. I just clip it. But I ain't rich, so I have to make it.
Please, Miss Gail.
Oh Lord. I fold it and put a little clip there. You can do them little gym clips. You can put a big clip and that closes it up and then I keep right on you.
I got
I am
something
a
I
thrifty,
got right now. It's in
Miss
pieces
CC.
all over the place.
But they do have different, like Mona said, they do have different weights of the cloth, the roll covers. People don't realize that. If you go beyond when you decide you want to buy it, go underneath there. It's going to have 5 ounce, 3 ounce, 10 ounce, whatever. And the higher the ounce, the thicker it is.
Yeah.
So,
I got some thin and some thick and all of it from last year. My arm went straight through every bit of it. And just about every bit of it is in the garbage can.
How do you buy it? You buy it by the roll or?
By the sheets, like 10 by 30, 10 by 25.
Okay.
I think I had a 10 by 50. It was pretty heavy.
Hit it to bed. Thank you for stopping by, CC. I appreciate you. We're gonna be keeping up for the watch of your corn, girl.
Night, CC.
Bye, Cynthia.
Yeah, I have two whole rows out there because we cover when we're in the big field. No sense in doing like 10 feet, then 10 feet. You know, we just cover, take one piece and go all the way down about 30, 50 feet and do the whole row, you know, and cover it up that way. Hi, the Educated Natural. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Tin.
So what watermelons are you growing? That's what I want to get back to. Miss Lisa.
I am going to grow a strawberry watermelon, of course the Jubilee and the yellow meat, and
That's good.
somebody sent me some Yamato, I think.
You got some
Seed.
Yamato?
I think I do. And it like a red and a yellow one of those?
It's a Yamato cream. That's the one that Homestead Heart was all crazy about and she couldn't find. Really? You can call Yamato cream. I want to say it's called the Yamato cream. Okay, there's
I'm
a
gonna go
question
find
for
my
you, Lisa.
seeds. Give me
Lisa.
1 minute. I'm going to find my seeds.
Okay, then there's a question when you get back. You don't go. Mama, why you say you're not gonna grow another Seymour?
Because I'm growing other squash.
Oh, it
I
did so
want
good.
to see if that was that candy roaster. I was impatient and didn't let it grow. I never did get no seeds from it. So I'm going to drop a couple of more seeds and see if I'm going to let it do its thing this year. I'm going to do it early enough this year. So I really need to drop the seed now so it can start harvesting in April.
Yeah.
Well, start growing, because this thing grows is humongous. It was big, and when I took it down, it didn't make it to make seeds. One of them, it was getting ready to make seeds, and it was humongous. That thing was huge.
Wow. And it didn't make no seeds?
No, it wasn't. I didn't let it grow far enough. So this time I'm gonna be patient enough and let it grow and turn pink and all the other stuff it's supposed to do.
So,
We'll
okay, so
see.
how many months does it take it to grow? To maturity, do you know?
To mature, like I said, I didn't let it mature.
How many months did you have it before you pulled it?
Like 2 months, maybe 3,
Okay.
maybe.
So it probably needed 90 days.
More than 90 days to do what it needed to do. But
Wow.
it might have been less than that when I pulled it, because it was growing so fast and so big. And it was everywhere. It was all down my yard and other people's pots and stuff. It was doing it with the look. It was just all over the place, just doing this thing. Like,
It crawled all over the neighborhood, huh?
all over the neighborhood.
Like a bad pet.
Between that and that doggone sweet potatoes, they was everywhere, making babies everywhere.
Oh, Lordy.
I had a
Lisa.
subscriber to send me seeds, and it is a Yamato cream watermelon. It
Okay, so
seemed like
God's
she
desire
said
is
that
white.
these are red, and I think she was going to go and try and get her. She was like at a exchange conference or something, a seed exchange place, and she was going to try and get her some yellow ones.
Oh,
Okay.
But she sent me these, and these were from her harvest. I don't know if you can
Wow.
see it.
Yamato is white meat.
Yamato cream watermelon. I see it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
that's what
white meat.
God's
That's
desire was
not
talking
yellow.
about. So they're different. It's different color meat than God's desire. The one I think that Homestead Heart had was white, but then she has what you say, a red colored one, Lisa.
Yeah, she said she was going to go and try and get the other color, I guess a yellow or a red one. And she also
Oh,
sent me this moon and stars.
that's what I want to get me. Yeah. Oh wow, those are some good choices.
You like the Yamato? I have
I'm
to
not
see
had
this.
it.
Me either. I ain't never
I've
had that.
I've heard Homestead Heart talk about it, and she rat and rage. She and her husband, they say it's so good, but I've
Yeah.
never had it. And when I looked for it today in Vegas Creek, it was gone. It wasn't in there. What's that? Oh, that's the strawberry.
They grew the strawberry last year, Homestead Heart,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
I went right on there and bought me some of these.
they
Some
made
of
you
I
my
want to
think I
buy.
got
babies.
Did you
some
see
in
how they
there.
were eating them?
Huh?
Did you see how they were sitting there eating that strawberry?
Yeah.
Made everybody hungry.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were smacking on that bad boy, both
I
of
Oh,
think he had
Jesus.
had foot surgery or something, and she had stepped on his foot.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yes.
They had stopped the video.
Yes, she
Wow.
did.
Oh,
That's on Mr. H's foot after he had surgery. Yeah, and they enjoyed their strawberry watermelon.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
sitting here
good.
like, man, I don't have no watermelon. They up there
I
just,
went straight on there
you
and
don't
bought
have
me
no
some.
watermelon seeds?
I have some seeds, but when they were eating watermelon on that day
Oh,
last
you ain't
year,
had
I
no
didn't have no,
watermelon. Oh,
none,
okay.
because we have watermelon here.
So
It
you
don't
didn't drop
last
your
today.
seeds?
I haven't dropped it yet, but they'll be dropped between now and Saturday.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
need to go and drop me some seeds.
Yeah, I'll be. It's time to drop everything. I'm sitting in here looking, and I got the. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I
try
was
that
saying
snail
yesterday.
roll that I told y'all that Jamaica was talking about on her channel. That snail roll is a great idea. When I do it, I'm gonna do a video. She did a video on her channel. If you want to go back and watch her channel, uh, what is it? Just plain on Jamaica. I think she changed it, but Jamaica, y'all know who I'm talking about. She
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
shows you how to do the snail roll, whereas you just lay it out. You can get some. She used a piece of plastic paper about that wide, and you can have it as long as you want, I guess. And you put a piece of cardboard down. She used corrugated cardboard, same width and length of the paper, the plastic, and you put your soil on top of that. Spread it out, and then you water it, and you drop your seed, and then you water it. Then you take it and roll it like you're doing a jelly roll. Roll it real tight.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the end, you fold it on over. Take a rubber band, and she used some string. Take some string and tie it in two places, and you stand it up inside of a plastic container. And you can do that like 4 times. I think one plastic container that she had held 4 of those rolls. And within time, you're gonna see those seeds germinate. The plant gonna pop up through there. It's gonna be in a row. And when it's time to take it outside, you take it outside and you unroll it. If you're putting it in the ground, you dig a trench, lay it down in the ground, unroll it, cover it up with the soil. You got the little green seedling sticking up, bada bing, bada boom. And it takes up no space at all. You're gonna keep it watered. I would put it on a heat mat and make sure that when you put it in the ground, you have the right end going in, and you know you need the end going in where the flowers or the plants coming up. Don't turn upside down. So that means when you put it inside the plastic bin, you want to stand it up right where you put the seeds at the top. But if you look up um, the snail roll, they go and find the snail roll and find different versions of it. It is indeed to me. I'm not tried it. It is indeed to me a good way to go if you are trying to grow a lot of things. We're inside and the weather's changing. You can't go outside, but you need to go ahead and get the seed started.
Yeah.
Jamaica life.
Jamaica Life. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all understand it. Jamaica Life. Tell her I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
But and when
GT Junior, he has to be creative from how he grow his food
right,
too.
Mm-hmm.
right, right. I wonder what kind of weather they're having in Alaska right now, because we probably got worse weather than they do.
Probably so.
I mean, We be sitting here freezing, and he's looking at something like 40 and 50, and he's in Alaska. Wow. Oh, you were telling her you got the, let's see.
Who is it? That's my art. Asked me where did I get my roll cover from.
Oh, yeah. Is she still here? Oh, that's my art. Said I wanted to try that snail roll. Yeah, it's very interesting. Ann said she planted her dino kale in black kale last night. Okay, good for you. Drop something else now. Keep on dropping.
Now, do y'all grow sweet potatoes? Did you get your slip started?
Girl, I got one that I started a long time ago. All I got to do is go on and put it in the pot or whatever that I need to put it in.
Yeah.
Um,
So you have the root
I've been
vegetable.
having that growing in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
so you can take your after you grow your sweet potatoes, right? Instead of putting it in water and all that other stuff, just let it sit somewhere on the counter somewhere and let them things come out. Them things come out, they get good long. Go on and put it in some soil, and let it grow.
Yeah. They do. They'll start growing a little
All year
eyes.
round, you can start growing your vines, and then when it's time, when it get hot out there, throw them outside, fertilize it, and water it real good. Keep it moist, and you'll get some of them great big old.
don't listen to her if you do not live in growing zone 9A and B. I'm just
Don't
saying.
listen to me, cause
Not if you don't listen.
look, look,
You live in growing zone 8A. We about to get the who was that? That's who was that said something about the weather here? Third night new start 1971. 39 degrees here in Atlanta. Don't listen. Put them things.
look.
It will be in May. We
Yeah.
you can't
So
trust.
that's why you start your stuff now.
Yeah, we started now, but you put in some water, put in some soil, however you need to do it. Um, I do both. I put in water and I put it in soil. Both ways. I go both
Them
ways.
sweet potatoes will grow while it's cold
Grow where?
outside.
We
She
gotta
don't know
wait till the
where.
soil get warm
I
here.
was like, what's she talking about? She must be living on Mars somewhere. I bet growing zone 9A and be
They
talking about it
soil
grow.
always warm there,
Yeah,
I
ain't gonna
guess.
grow on no, ain't
It,
It's
going in no
always
cold
warm
soil.
here. It only get cold like one day.
Didn't I
We
tell
only we
y'all
only
that
have like maybe a week of
if,
cold.
if you live in 9A and B, put a hand up in the chat. And if you don't, put two hands up in the chat. Don't lift them up. She lived in paradise. Okay, almost paradise. Yeah, Don't be paying her no attention over there. She still got sweet potatoes in the ground over there.
Yep. Yep. Matter of fact, I do have all them sweet potato vines outside in the pot. We gonna see. We gonna see what they gonna do. Matter of fact, I got two. I want to say two pots with vines in them. I got one that's covered up with leaves, and the other one is just soil, just regular soil on top of. And I want to see if them vines are going to do something. If not, they turn into compost. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
what
really.
what varieties are they?
Hey, they was given to me. I don't know. I
What
just
you
put them
grew
in the
last
dirt.
year?
Come see,
Yep, they
come
from
saw.
last year.
It's come
That's
see,
how
come
I
saw.
do. I just take from whatever I grew the year before.
No, somebody gave them to me. They gave me a bag. And all I did was I put them out there in the soil and let them do what they did. And you saw them sweet potatoes that was bigger than my head, right? I had one sweet potato that I made that I took and I made 3 pies out of one.
That's worth it.
3 pies out of one sweet potato. That's a
That's
Yep,
big
I
sweet
still got
potato.
one left. I haven't cooked it yet, and I'm thinking about cooking that for my birthday. Have me a sweet
That's
potato
got to
pie.
be about an 8 pound, 7, 8 pound sweet potato. Because it takes 2.5 pounds to do one pie.
I harvested one of the size of a volleyball one year.
Oh Lord. How did it was it stringy?
Kinda. But my
Mm-hmm.
sister, she makes the sweet potato pie filling
Mm-hmm.
and she put it in bags, in the Ziploc bags, like gallon bags,
Yeah.
and put it in the freezer. And then whenever we want a pie, she take a bag out and make a pie.
That's what somebody
But she'll
told me to
take the
start doing.
strings and stuff out of it.
Yeah. I usually take my hand mixer. I have it by the sink and I put all my ingredients in there and then I mix it with the hand mixer and take it and when it gets full, I take the beaters
Tonight
and hang it over some
around here.
water and
I tried
with
it
the strainer
on
in the
the
sink. And I keep doing that till all the strings are gone. That gets all the strings out.
Okay.
And yeah, and then as smooth as I don't know what you don't have to worry about no more strings. And it takes a minute. You beat. I don't unplug anything. I just hang it over the running water and let it come clean them. And then I go back into the batter and I, beat. And I keep doing that until the batter comes out the mixer. So what do you call the batters come out clean, and there's no more
Mhm.
strings on there, and you have a completely smooth batter.
Yeah,
But I
you'll
do
get
need to start.
strangled on those strings.
Just scrape
You'll
them.
get strangled on those
Yeah,
strings.
you get straightened on the strings. Yeah, as far as my lettuce, that was winter sowing lettuce, and thank you so much, winter sowing, and also I did indoor winter sowing with the lettuce. It's gotten cold out there. I do have them covered, so they should be okay. But I'm going to have to double cover them. And the other one was done with the container method with the bag of soil inside the container and the top on it. And I still have some romaine lettuce out there that I need to go and transplant into another container. But yeah, I'm anxiously waiting for that to get big enough for me to go on ahead and eat. All I need are some tomatoes.
Educated Naturals said they got snow. They getting snow tonight.
We are getting snow tonight. No outside planning around here. I tried it, and the only thing that survived is garlic. Wow.
Mm.
Wow. They said it was coming. I thought they were talking about tomorrow. My mom used to do that. Oh, yeah, that way with the mix. Yeah. Yeah, and it works. That's my art. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you.
You gonna be warm, Mona.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Yes,
that's so
indeed.
cute. Is
Yeah,
that
it's
mine?
nice.
Nope.
It's cute.
Yours in the envelope.
You said no,
I
real
need to
cute.
do a video before I ship it out, but I'm ready to ship it out. I gotta do it. This is
I know
cute.
that's why educated
It's
It
naturally
nice,
tastes
say
Mona.
it
better than
too.
that one.
Rain over this ice and snow any day. That ice is a mess. That's some nasty stuff. It is nothing to play with.
Mm-mm.
So, Mama, you say you dropped in the pepper seeds or anybody doing any collard greens or you said you're not doing any
They
dressing right
they
now.
out there already.
Your pepper seed,
No, them collard greens out there already.
okay.
I
They
have a
from last
greenhouse.
fall.
I have a greenhouse on my raised bed, so I
Agreed.
don't worry about it getting cold or anything because collard greens like cold, long as that moisture don't kiss it. So I got to cover it up. So yeah,
I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
said you have a greenhouse on your raised bed. Like, is it
It's one of those little tent looking things and
over the raised bed?
raise it up.
yeah. It has a zipper at the top where I can unzip it and open it up, and it's a screen, and I can unzip that and get in and go inside and do what I need to do.
Oh, okay.
You seen the video of the tent?
When you said, my mind just went to a big greenhouse. Like,
No. I haven't gotten that far. I haven't grown
Okay,
up yet.
I know what you're talking about now. The smaller
Yeah,
one.
that
Okay,
smaller one. Yeah, I sent you a picture of it.
that was a long time ago.
I just sent it not too long ago, Miss Peach. No, that wasn't that
Today,
long.
was it today? Was it today, darling?
No, it was last week, a week before last, one of the two.
I've
It
been
was
sick for 2 weeks.
recent.
I know it ain't been no 2 weeks.
Did you need me to send you another picture? Is that what you asking?
That's all you
You
have to
know,
do.
she
Be
ain't
I
been
can
nice.
get
feeling
straight to
well,
it.
so she didn't
You
get
know, I
the.
ain't feeling well. She beating all
I
up
can
you.
actually tell
You
you.
know, I ain't too sick to come to Texas. I will get on the flight. I do fly for
You know
free.
what? You better keep your sick self right on. I'm not inviting you now. You two all gonna stick with me.
You
I don't
and
need to
J3
be up
don't
here
want me to come see
spreading
y'all. I
nothing.
don't understand what's wrong with
Look,
y'all, Miss
you know,
Lisa.
look. I bet y'all open the door. You
I'll
will
be
be
out there
sitting
camped out on your
outside.
porch.
Do
You
what?
ain't got to open no door.
What you gonna do?
I'll be riding. It's 50 degrees there. I can sleep on the porch. As long as they here in Georgia, I can sleep out on the porch. It ain't no 32 degrees. I'll be fine. The air do me some good.
Fine on the porch.
Don't let us
Throw
sleep
me a
on.
piece of bread out there every now and then. You're going to have to go to the store.
No, I don't. I got everything I need up in here. Up in
Except
here.
for what you need to make some chili with. And that's what I would need for my illness.
But you know what? I don't have to have. I have everything I need up in
I'm going
here.
to call the
I
police
can
and tell them
survive
that's
up
my
in here
address and you kick
for
me
a
out and
few
change the lock.
months. Thank you.
Did you
Yeah.
hear me?
Huh?
I'm going to call the police and tell them you kick me out, that that's my address and you change
Don't
the
Miss
lock.
Peachnut. You always talk about you call the police on me. You already about to send the feds to my house.
Oh my God.
You already know
I
threatening
sleep
feds
last night
to my
laughing
house.
at you.
So we don't even need to I can't even see now. Doggone. Y'all, Miss
Oh
Peachnut
my
was
God,
crazy
Miss
to the
Lisa.
feds to my house.
Oh, Miss Lisa, you
I was
ain't
getting ready to go to jail. You see them people over here. Let me just say,
That's your fault. You know, communication is something else. You better like Daddy King.
oh my God.
You better make
Wait a
it
minute.
plain, girl. You better make it plain up in here.
Because it cracks me up every time. Miss Peach does say this conversation is going to be investigated.
I was not playing with her. I mean, that girl got on the phone so quick and called me. I had to go to the bathroom. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to go to the bathroom, I was gonna make some really serious phone calls and say, "Look, how
She
about the
said,
preacher?"
I'm going to report you right. And by the way, I'm going to report you right away, right now. I'm like, oh, Jesus, let me call this lady and let her know this is really me.
I'm like, talking about some preacher that went down on somebody. Who the heck you talking to? Who? What? I said, she's not to talk to me no more. Get off the phone. I'm so mad. I can't. Matter of fact, I called the cops right now.
Oh,
Hurry up and
Jesus.
call me up.
Oh, Jesus.
You
Oh,
know,
Jesus.
look, don't mess with people who ain't. Look, I could be
She misunderstood the whole
no
conversation was
misunderstanding.
a whole misunderstanding.
No, it wasn't. If I ask you, you send me a picture, and I don't know what the picture doing. It's just a picture. I don't do that messenger thing anyway. And why messenger say in when it's a messenger? It don't say I don't understand that. You always doing all that IT stuff. So instead, messenger, and I open up somebody else that just messaged me, and there was a video, and I'm like, okay, who is this? So anyway, she sent me a picture. It said Mona, had her name in her picture. And the man just standing there, he ain't doing that. He just I said, what's the point? So I say, who is that? And she came back and said, it's me. And I was like, that ain't you. Oh, so I immediately went into, defense mode. And I'm like, and she was like, I would do something. If the preacher went down on me too, I said, who in the world is talking to me? Some preacher going down? Ooh. I said, I advise you not to call. Don't text me. No, don't call. Don't contact me. I'm gonna call the criminal. I'm calling the police. Did I say, by the way, I'm calling her right now? That girl got the dial, and you know how the rotary dial, you go, and it falls so fast.
Oh, Jesus.
She heard, Miss Peanut, it's me. I said, who? I know that came to you because you said you didn't know who that was. You sent me a picture.
Matter of fact, if you go into your phone, right above that man's head is the tent.
It's a who?
The tent.
The tent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The greenhouse. The greenhouse that I have on my raised bed.
That's on that messenger thing. I don't go on that.
Oh.
All I saw was this man. I ain't seen that above yet. All I saw was this man, and you were saying something about some man.
Give it up, Mona.
Who is that? And you said, I don't know. So that sounds crazy to me that somebody sent you something. She say, I say, who is that? I don't know. What you mean you don't know? Did you just send me?
Don't worry about it, Mona.
I promise, if I wouldn't have just went to the restroom, that lady had me laughing so hard I would have peed on myself. She had me laughing so hard. Every time I look at that message, she got a big old paragraph. Okay? This conversation, I'm like, oh Lord. Here we go.
It's like something. It's like people call you up on the phone and you say hello. And then they'd be like, yeah, what do you want? You'd be like, you call me. No, I didn't. You call me.
But when I said okay, I'm gonna have to tell y'all what the video was about. It was about this man that was getting ready to get baptized, right? And the dude said, he said, send this to a friend that you can't sit next to church with when this happens. So they went to baptize him. It was a man and a woman in the thing with him. Well, when the pastor went to baptize the young man, he went up under water right with him. They both went up under. And I was thinking, Miss Peach, I had to send it to Miss Peachnut because I couldn't sit next to her. Because she would have been pitching me and everything. Because I would have been. I know. I would have hollered. I already know, right? I sent it to her, and she had this misunderstanding about. I said, "This is what I wrote." No, I'm gonna read what I wrote. I said, "Oh Lord,
oh Lord,
oh, I didn't
see." Did you erase it?
Here we go. It says, "Didn't you just send me that picture to me?" I say, "Yes, someone sent it to me. I thought it was funny. I know if I was sitting next to you and the pastor went down to I would have been cracking up." She said, "You may want to lose my information and not contact me anymore before I have this conversation investigated and bring you on criminal charges. And as a matter of fact, I'm reporting you right now."
She must just took some cold medicine.
She didn't read the whole thing. She was
I had to hold my composure to call this lady before she called the feds on me. Look.
She did not read the whole conversation. That's not how it started. That was not the beginning of the conversation. I asked her, she sent me the picture. I asked her, the picture was just a picture. I said, who is this? And she said, I don't know. And I was sitting here going, okay, did I miss something? She said, that's me. That's what she
Robin.
Said. She said, that's me.
Truly.
And I said, that's not you. It was crazy. But see what she failed to realize, I have a note 8.
See, cousin Angela seen it. The pastor almost drowned too. Look, that was funny. It was. Look,
I didn't see any of that. All I saw
I
was
was
a
getting
picture.
ready to go to jail behind this thing, y'all.
Girl, I was about to pour my resources out on your butt. I didn't know who you were, but
Look,
you gonna talk about
She
some
had
pastor
just
went
took some
down?
cold
I was like,
medicine
oh
on her.
Lord, no.
but see, she didn't look at two. She only saw the pastor go down. That's all she saw. She
I
didn't
didn't
see
see that. You
two.
told me that. You said if first of all, I don't know who I'm talking to because you clearly said it's not you. You said it that you didn't
Yeah,
know.
I
I don't
said it wasn't
understand.
me.
So I didn't know
But
who I
you
was
did.
talking to. And I don't the picture didn't have the little play signal on it. So it was just a picture. I don't do messenger, so I didn't know what to do with it. So she was saying you were supposed to hit the little arrow. I said, there is no arrow on here.
Hit
She
the
kept saying, yeah,
picture.
I said, there isn't. I have a note 8. I don't get all that stuff.
He
And
was
so
doing
when we
the
finally got to the
backstroke.
point where it was her and I didn't have to call the feds, and she got me, I figured out how to open it up, and I saw what she was talking about, the two people trying to baptize this man. Everybody went into the water. I saw it, but before then, it was like on and popping. I have a red phone. I was about to pick that phone up, and she was about to find out something else. But she heard that girl heard. She said, "Please go. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail." I said, "Well, you better
Hey,
explain
Jessica.
yourself here because you about to go somewhere." Hi, cuz who is that? I Miss Glamour. How you doing? Come get your girl, Glamour. Come get her.
Hey, y'all need to show Miss Peachnut how to do stuff around here. You got hit stuff. When a picture just come up, you hit it and see if it's gonna play.
I
A
don't
lot of
know
times they
who
won't play.
knows to do that. If
Everybody on here, look, cousin Angela said she saw the same video. She said that the pastor almost drowned. He was doing a backstroke.
educated natural said we're complete over. If you don't know, you don't know. It was a
Right.
still
If you don't
picture.
know, you don't know. You didn't know, Miss Peachnut.
And I
I
thought
mean,
somebody had stolen Mona's ID. So I'm like, we're gonna get this straight. Somebody stole her ID, and I'm gonna call her after I call the feds and tell I'm fixing it for her right now because somebody is calling me up being rude, mean, nasty, talking about going down on somebody. Her and the preacher sitting next to me in church
that's the
going down.
part.
I was
That
like,
was the
what in
part
the
that
world?
got me. Talking about the pastor going down.
All I
Two.
could picture was me sitting in my church and she talking about the pastor sitting next to me going down. So where he going? What he doing? What's all this? And what kind of person sending me some
He
stupid
went
stuff
down
like that?
too.
I'm
Look,
a
he went to
Christian. I don't do
baptize
that.
the man and he went down too.
You have to speak in complete sentences to me.
Okay.
Sorry. You can't be saying about the man went down too and stuff. You need to talk to me. Tell me what you talking about. He went down in the water and getting baptized. You can't just say the man went down. Oh, I'm just saying. Especially since I had no picture. I had a picture, but there was no video. I don't know what you're talking about. Good Lord of
Yeah,
mercy.
you had the video, you just didn't click on to the video.
Well, from where I was sitting, there was nothing but a picture.
We all
From what
just
I
trying to
saw,
make it. Yeah,
trying to
we
get
all
up
trying
here.
to make it. Look, look, every time I see that paragraph, I don't even have to read it. I just see the paragraph and I just get tickled. Cause she went all the way left. Like, and I had a misunderstanding. It was just like a whole misunderstanding, whole conversation, because when she said, "Who was this?" I'm thinking she was asking me who I was. You know how when somebody send me something, I don't know who they are. I'll say, "Who was this?" I ain't talking about the picture. I'm talking about you. Who was this? And that's why I say it's me. She come back talking about this. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was like, this is not you. Because I
This
thought
ain't
she was
you.
saying the picture was her because I'm asking who is on the picture. She gonna talk about I don't know.
I don't know who that is on the picture. I'm sending so you could see.
I said, who is
Hey,
this? She said
Dakota.
me. So I figured somebody stole her ID.
Mona,
And
now
when
you know
it was so
GB.
crazy. That thing
Look, I didn't know she would. I didn't know she would go left like that. I know from now on not
She
to
was
send her
looking
nothing
after
else.
you,
I
Mona.
promise I won't send her nothing else that I think is funny. She won't find out through me. I'm not going to jail. The feds ain't gonna be knocking on my door. No.
Hey, Dakota,
Mm-mm.
look, you need to call her sister up and say something to her. Like, don't just send me, hey, Garcia, don't just
Hey,
send me
Garcia.
something in the mail and you ain't giving me no prelude now. You got to give me a prelude. You got to give it here because I'm telling you, I don't know. And you know,
Baby,
you ever
look.
say, Gail, I just sent you a funny picture. You need to click on the picture now. So now you know, click on it. And anybody else out there, if you send me something, say, click on the picture. You put some caption on there and it sounded a little sideways, and we gonna have a little problem.
You walked into a misunderstanding, Dakota. Miss Peachnet was having a real bad misunderstanding. She was thinking I was talking about a pastor going down on somebody. And Lord have mercy, she was about to have the feds come knock on my door, talking about she was
Somebody
going to
stole
report
your
this
identity.
conversation. Huh?
She thought somebody stole your
I
identity.
thought for sure
Yeah.
she stole her ID,
Yeah, because
and
she know
that
I
made
ain't
me
going to talk to
serious.
her like that.
Right. That's why I was like, this can't be Mona. I know this ain't Mona now. You don't know who this is, but and then I got real hot under the collar. I was burning up, boy. I was crisp. And you got the nerve to try to be Mona and then talk, crazy stuff like that to me. Oh my goodness. Oh, we finna. Oh, let me go to the bathroom. She lucky I went to the bathroom because I was finna pull the chair, phone from under the sofa, the red phone from under the sofa. I got a situation here. Take care of it right now. Because this, I don't feel like this is dumb stuff. They need to go find somebody else to play with. Ain't no one now. I ain't no one. Go play with somebody else. Y'all on somebody's phone, getting IDs, talking about people going down, sitting next to folks in the pew, going down on them in church. That's crazy.
I mean, she went left. She took that and went left with it.
I
Like,
told people
dang.
last week, don't text me because I am not comprehending right now.
No, she didn't comprehend that at
I am
all.
full of medicine. I can't have C, and my mind still ain't comprehending.
I
Don't
didn't
send me
know
that,
you was
that I
full
got
of
to answer
medicine.
that too. And you sent that, and I was like, "What did she say? What did they say? Who said it? Who said it? What they say?"
She was on her way. No, she wasn't on her way. Robin, she was sending the feds.
I was sending somebody.
She was sending the feds. Trust me, I hurried up and got on the phone, Miss
She
Peachnet.
did.
Hey,
That smoke signal is still coming from Texas to Georgia that she sent. She hurried up and down that road. You know how you had to dial the phone. Let me hurry up. You see, this means that. I'm like, what?
She
What?
had to clear that up.
You heard me call.
okay.
I was
Look, I
like,
know Miss Peachnet. Yeah, she great call the fed. I know who she
oh,
great call. Look,
I was
wait a
about to
minute,
call
Miss
in the
Peachnet.
face.
Hold them up. Hold
You
them up.
know, I don't feel like no okay, doke. Today is not your day. And then you
She was
talking
about to
nasty on my
call the
phone.
Avengers
Oh
and
no.
Batman to you. Yes, she was, girl. Yes, she was. She wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. Yeah, I read the text to you. I felt her through that text. This conversation is gonna be investigated.
Oh Lord, I was so mad when
Oh
I got
God.
through that first one. I came right back and said, "Yes, I'm about to do it. I couldn't even spell right." I thought
She
the
couldn't.
devil.
She couldn't. She put Mac. I said matter, but she put Mac. A Mac of Mac.
I couldn't even get it. I couldn't even get it out good. I couldn't
Oh my
type fast
God.
enough. I was like, "Oh, you gonna be messing with me like this?" Oh no, we ain't having it, and they gonna be
I'm
knocking on
so
your
sorry I
door.
was
Okay, where
late.
you at? They coming to
You
get
all
you right
right?
now.
I cannot. Girl,
I thought I'd
Angela.
done it already because when Mona called, I said, "Darn, that was quick. Did they contact her?" Okay.
Look.
Yeah.
No. Look, it was a very bad misunderstanding. We was both having a misunderstanding
Hey,
on both
Barb,
sides. We was not clicking that day.
look,
And I made a mistake. I promise, Miss Peachnuts, I will never ever send you nothing else that I think is funny that you need to look at. I will not send you no video of any kind.
oh my God.
No.
It's just, understanding, comprehension, communication is very important. Complete sentences is
Hello, ladies, everyone. Who's calling the Fed? Barb. Miss Peachnut was getting ready to call the feds on me, thinking
See how that
that
happens?
I was telling her. No, she thought somebody hacked my account. That's what it was. She thought somebody hacked my account.
Had to be.
And they was over there talking about the pastor going down, and she just misunderstood the whole. But all she saw was pastor going down. She didn't see two. She didn't see nothing else. The whole conversation, all she seen was pastor going down, and baby, she went left. This conversation is gonna be investigated. Oh my God. Yeah, she was going to send the feds to my house.
I was hot. And I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't have time for no dumb stuff. So we gonna cut through the chase and get the feds on and let them investigate the whole thing. And that was all there was to it.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if I would have made that phone call and they would have been knocking on my door?
Oh yeah, they would have been there. Dakota
I
said,
know they would have.
Look at Dakota. Where did he go down to, Georgia?
No, he was baptizing. The pastor and the assistant was baptizing a man. And when he went to baptize the man, the pastor went down right along with him. They both went up under the water. That's what happened. And I thought it was funny. And I knew that if I would have been sitting in church next to Miss Peachnuts, she would have been pinching me and everything, because I would have been cracking up, making noise and everything else, because it would have been really funny to me.
And that's what she said. If I was sitting, because I didn't know who she was, she said, if I was sitting next to you and
but
the
I'm
pastor
up now.
went down. And I'm like, oh, first of all, I don't know who you are. You're talking about the pastor going down on who? Why are we having this conversation? We got to pull out a time because she knows she can't. I was like, you see, Glamour, you get that because you know me. Who's next to you in church? I still don't know who I'm talking to, right? And this is a man face on my phone. I'm looking like I don't know who he is, and she said she don't know who he is, and she don't know who she is, and I don't know who I'm talking to. So I ain't saying much. I'm like, okay. And if I was sitting next to you and the pastor went down, I would have gone down too, or something like that. And I was like, no, this is not true. Who you are? I don't know. Get off my phone. And I said, from Toasting, I'm gonna call the people up, have you investigated. And then after I got through with that sentence, I said, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm calling them right now. I was so mad. And when I said that girl got on that phone so fast, she probably burnt half her face.
Exactly, Dakota. Exactly.
Oh Lord, what Dakota say? Norm and the host of human moments so misunderstood.
So
my mind went in no good. What you talking about? She put it there. My mind went nowhere but sitting up here on this medication I was taking until somebody said somebody went down sitting next to him in church. That's what they said. I ain't nobody sitting up in church going down on nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't thinking about nobody sitting next to me going down in church until she said it. I did not see the movie. All I saw was a man's face. So it could have been the man talking to me, talking about I don't know. I don't know. Because you didn't call me and say hit play, and there was no play button still to hit. I don't do Messenger that much because I get crazy people on Messenger. So
okay. Like
now we got that understood.
We got that understood. I will not be sending you no more videos. That is really funny. I mean, it's
Call
funny on both
first.
sides.
Mona,
Call first.
call first
Call
and
first. There you go,
explain,
Lisa.
then send it.
There you go. See, that's how my friends do that. They don't just send me stuff because they know. They know. I don't know. I'm about to send you something, and it's gonna look like this. You know you got a raggedy phone over there, so touch the picture, Miss Gail. Touch the picture, and it'll start playing. It's a funny video. That's it. People who know me know to do that. Because they don't want me picking up no red phone. So they say, touch the picture. And we know you don't have no play on your phone because you got an old phone. Touch the picture. And it's going to be a funny video, Miss Dia. That's all. Okay, baby. Send it. I'm going to touch the picture. Oh, I got it now. Ha, ha, ha. Don't just send me a picture of a man. And he just
just sitting there.
And I'm like, okay, who is this? And then they say, it's me. And I say, that's not you. Who is that picture? I don't know. But then you just send it. That's how the conversation was. I said, didn't you just send me the picture? And that's when she sent the paragraph. I just know if I was sitting next to you in church, so that went south right there. That was it. All she do. I know if I was sitting next to you in church and the pastor went down or something like that. So,
She said,
so it's a man. I'm thinking this man is saying this to me. I was like, oh, you don't lost your mind. Oh, you got the wrong one up there, honey. And that's when I went off on him and told him I was going to have him investigated and don't comment on me, and then the feds going to comment. As a matter of fact, I'm calling him right now. Because I know this is not Mona.
As a matter of fact. Okay.
Matt, what did it matter? Matt. M-A-T-T.
It was Matt. M-A-T-T.
That's how mad I was.
Put the E-R on there. M-A-T-T. A fact.
She was in a hurry.
Look.
I was.
When I saw it, I knew she was in a hurry then. She started hollering in. Look. I didn't know she was going to the bathroom. I just knew she was going to start dialing in when she Matt. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me call this lady. Let me go and call her. Because she going to have them people over here knocking on my door.
Mama was like, Miss Peace Nut. I'm saying, oh, they don't got to her already. That was quick. She was like, that was right. Don't call them, fans. Don't call them. I was like, girl. You better, like they say, you got some explaining to do up in here.
Note to everyone, don't email or inbox Ms. Gill without calling her first.
Yes,
and explaining it. 10. Yes. Exactly. We know this now. Okay.
Yeah.
Because she is quick. She got that button. She got a red button.
That red phone. It's a phone. Like
she got a red phone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a red phone. Yeah, and I'm gonna just it ain't even got no dials on it. You just pick it up. Pick the phone up. See a couple things, it's over with. I was like, okay, I ain't feeling well, and I told folks, like I said, I told y'all before last week. I told people don't text me anything that I got to answer back to because I'm misreading all messages.
I didn't get that memo.
Well, I didn't know you were going to send me some man picture without no explanation. Didn't think I had to say it to you. It's them other folks I had to say it to. Grandma, don't be out there starting stuff now. This ain't your day. It's not your day.
You know she ate.
Powerful.
Robin, I did not know. I did not know she was gonna go left like that. I promise you. I've been laughing for 2 days behind this thing right here. Every time I look at just to see the message pop up, I'm like, oh, I just bust out laughing.
I was having on a Zoom call the other day, and they said, "You're not talking." I said, "You don't want me to talk." I'm gonna let y'all carry on. Don't ask me to say that. Because your true, sometimes when you don't feel when you take a medicine, the true feelings be coming out. Mine come out anyway, but they really come out when I'm on.
Oh Lord.
So I'm gonna sit here and listen like a good person. I actually heard you can drown in an inch of in inch 3 inches of water. The way that man went down in that water, he took everybody down. I didn't think he ever get baptized because he took them down.
They all got baptized right along with it.
He had enough water for that grown man.
But you know what? I didn't even see the whole video because they were saying it was more to the video because I stopped it after they got up. I thought it was over, but I was told there was more to the video.
But
I'm
the
like,
two,
I
it's
need to
like
go back
they
and
were
look
on
at
either side of him, and he took them down, and he just got on back up. I don't think he ever went under, so he is not legally baptized.
He did go up under. Him and the pastor went up under. I think the pastor went up under more.
So that's why what's the name said you can drown in what 3 inches of water. Cousin Angela, yeah. All you need is a little bit to get up there in the nose and can't get it out. That's all that it's gonna take, you know. But yeah, that part right there.
Yeah.
I woke up early this morning laughing at that message. I did. I felt better.
Yeah,
so
I
could
did
laugh.
too.
I felt better so I could laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about also comprehension and understanding. Do you know how many people lose friendship over misunderstanding? People
Yeah.
can be friends for years with people. I mean, years, almost flawless. And then one little thing, just one little incident will happen. And they cut off the whole
The
year
whole thing. Yep.
relationship
Yep.
over one thing.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen that happen?
Yep.
Have you ever done it? One thing,
Yep.
you got a whole pie. Whole pie is good. And then one blemish come on the pie and you toss the whole pie away.
Yep.
As opposed to fixing it or cutting that little piece out. I've seen this happen so many times. As of
Yeah,
late,
they cutting a little piece out.
they cut out communication because of one incident, but you've had a beautiful relationship for years and you've been there for each other for years, and then all of a sudden something happened, one little thing, and instead of forgiving, talking it out or forgetting, you just toss the whole relationship in the garbage. You ever seen anything like that, McLeese?
Yep.
Yep.
We can't do that. We got to stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You take a whole good relationship, and because one person may make one mistake, like you all perfect and everything, you toss your relationship with that person. It just doesn't make any sense. Comprehension and understanding, forgiveness, and forget. You sometimes may not be able to forget, but you can learn to forgive.
Yeah.
Dakota said, I had it done over almost nothing. Yeah, it'd be about nothing before, and I've done it before, but I felt they crossed me across too big a line.
Right.
Yeah, I understand that. How long did you know them? How close were you? You know, you just have to kind of weigh the whole situation. Is it really worth pausing? And I've done it too. Somebody who did something real crazy. We hadn't been friends that long, but I was helping them out, and you moved them, did the wrong thing, moved them into my house with my man. And I was going to take care of my aunt, and I come back here, she don't got checking account number and stuff. She's supposed to be paying rent. He told me, y'all need to get together here. I got his checking account number. Well, guess what? She got tossed out the next day, and I cannot tell you how upset I was. I really liked the little girl. I looked at the little sister tried to help out and stuff. But, you know, forgiveness is hard.
Call the feds on.
Oh, I did. Her life ain't too good right now. Oh, yeah. I mean, you be good to people. You try to, you know, you move on. You're not trying to, you're just trying to help folks. And I'm not going to ever stop helping people, but I'm saying some people,
they won't let you help them.
They won't let you help them. And then they want what you got.
Yeah.
They want what you got. what you got looks good to them on the outside. So they create a lie. She was married and she said, oh, my husband's doing this, that, and the other. I'm feeling sorry for him. Let him move in and downstairs. And my friends at work, I was working with the school system at the time. They said, don't you move that woman in your house. Don't you move that woman in your house. And I'm like, oh, no, she's my vice president of the homeowners association and she been da-da-da-da. Don't move that woman in your house. And then I'm having to go in and out of town, take care of people. And I come back here and she don't. There's probably a hole in that hallway down there now that I had to march up and down to keep from going to jail.
Wow,
I told him, I'm gonna let you stay here tonight, but in the morning you best be gone.
You so right, Dakota. I wouldn't trust him no more either. You put your hands on me. Oh, baby. That, I ain't even gotta hit you back. I hurt you more by walking away than hitting you. I'm not even gonna stoop to your level. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I hurt you more by not ever talking to you again. And
that's the thing. I don't talk to her. I stay away from her. And when my mother passed away, I thought that I was okay until I saw her. She came to offer her condolences, and it went over. And I couldn't take it, you know, because it really hurt, you know.
Right.
But I realized years later, you know, well, time heals. It ain't healed that much though, but time does heal. But we are work in progress. We have to work on each other, work on ourselves.
Right.
Sometimes it be family and stuff to show their true colors when somebody pass away.
Yeah.
And they show out then.
Yeah, they do.
I got somebody right now who lost their mother the other day, and I had supplied some CNAs, you know, the past couple of years that she's needed me to help with the mother care. But that thing with siblings and parents die, issues is unresolved that really manifest and magnify themselves when parents die. Start coming out at the wrong time. The time you should really be coming together. I'm just watching this unfold right now. I feel sorry for them. Because they can hold up the train, they can hold up what you're trying to do if everybody has to be on one accord to make the arrangement.
Yeah.
You know. But God wants us to love and heal and stuff. And I think that's the biggest challenge that we have as human beings. That's one of my biggest challenges. If I were to say, what's the biggest challenge? Love. Through it all. Love it through it all. You know. Yeah, you're right, Narcia. How you doing? Yeah. And don't have no money, they will really show out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what are you showing out for? What are you fussing about? What are you doing all this for?
Right.
See, they don't have the money, especially when people die and they don't have the money and it's y'all relatives and they figure you getting all the money and they mad before they even find out if anything's left of them. It just becomes crazy. The ones with no money are the ones who show up, they have the least amount of things to contribute and they show up and show out.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
And they did nothing to help, nothing. But then when it's time, when they think something's going to be distributed out,
here they come.
Here they
be there first.
But you hadn't done anything.
Right. And done anything. You may have 4 siblings or 3 siblings or 2 siblings, and it's just one person doing everything a lot of times. They don't even go to the nursing home to see the mom or dad. I can't go. I just can't go. I can't go. I can't deal with it. But then when they die, they come around and want to know how much money they earn. You pay for your facilities. You help get that under control. You paying for the insurance and you paying everything and making sure everything is under control and done right. And then when they pass away, they've done nothing. I've seen that happen a lot of times too. And then want to come to you with their hands stuck out, looking for some money. And that's family. I ain't talking about no friends. I'm talking about family.
Yep.
The world's worst. You guys, we've had Miss Lisa up here today, and I know she has to go to work tomorrow. But if you have any questions for her right now before she leaves, go on ahead and put them in the in the comment section right now. Um, for Miss Lisa, Gardening with Lisa, check her out. Check her channel out. She's on there every day, just about. Okay, let's see, what does she say here? Everybody be coming out of the woodworks, and then when they think they have money. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all on live and in the chat. I haven't talked about that much, and it helped. Well, I'm glad that we could be of some help. You know, sometimes God just leads you down the road. It was not planned, but talking does help. It
Yeah.
does, you know. So
Mm-mm.
anytime, Miss Dakota, and I'm saying Miss Dakota, I just see Dakota. I'm just gonna say Dakota. I don't know. Anytime. I lost my sister in November on the 15th and 17th of November last year. And that was the hardest thing I think I've ever experienced. And I'm still going through a lot, because she was my last closest living relative, immediate living relatives. And she and I were 13 months apart. And it's hard. I cry just about every day, because I've never lived in this world without my sister. And we were close. We were 13 months apart. And I have to tell her sister, her children, she may have been your mother, but she was my sister first. That's my
Yeah.
sister. So
Right.
it's hard. It's hard. And I'm not gonna tell no lie. It's hard. When we open up and talk, it helps some. And only time will heal over the wounds that we do have open right now. When it comes to death, when it comes to the way people treat us, only time can heal that. But these kinds of platforms does help. You come on, you can talk, and you can laugh, and if something opens up that gives you the opportunity to talk about something that you've gone through, then that's healing. It may not be the total package, but it's some healing.
Mm-hmm.
And said that she's interested in how to grow and trellis her tomatoes and squash. Really want a harvest. Okay, Miss Lisa.
Is Ann send? Did she send me squash? I think she's the one that sent me squash seeds
Oh, okay.
and tomato seeds last year. Is she in Georgia?
I don't know. And are you in Georgia? Hit us up and let us know. We're gonna wait for you to see. Thank you, Ann. And Dakota says, "Thank you, Miss Ann." Ann, are you in Georgia? What's your grow zone? We'll wait for her to answer that. While Bayou Sugar says, "I've seen the other side of that too, where the one with the money only contributed financially and didn't help take care of the family member. And when time came to distribute things out, they took all." Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
Mm,
Yes, she is in Georgia.
okay. I've never trusted my squash, but my last year I made this I had like electrical pipe or a conduit pipe that I had going across my bed, the top.
The
I had
PCB
T
pipe?
post, huh?
Was it a PVC pipe?
It was a conduit pipe. Cause see, I've grown my tomatoes up the PVC pipe before,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it bows it. They get
Okay.
so heavy and they get so tall,
Yeah.
and it bows.
Okay.
So I was using the conduit pipe last year. And that worked
Okay.
well because it held up. It stayed
Okay.
straight. And I tied twine to it,
Mm.
and the tomato plants grew up that. And then we in one of our beds we put a cattle panel in it,
Mm-hmm.
and we let the tomato plants grow up that.
Mm-hmm.
And but the squash I never did trellis it. I just kind of just
Girl.
let it get big. But I had it in one big 27-gallon container because they'll get huge. Squash
Yeah.
plants will.
Hmm.
I had a squash and a zucchini. She sent me seeds for both of those.
Do you have a video showing how you put that trellis together?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you go back to probably you put that up probably April last year, May.
Yeah, around that time.
And go to a
Because
video.
that's when the soil starts to get warm. And it was probably late May, late April, early May
You
when
put
I
your
put those.
tomatoes out in April?
Mine
Late
going
April.
out in March.
It was late April because I remember when had to go to my cousin's birthday party that evening, and it was late April.
Okay. So we had no more freezes after that. No more
No.
frost. Okay.
Good.
But you
Thick.
know, it was a year or two there, like 2000, 2001, and 2, I think. We had a frost like around Mother's Day.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
My
did.
sister's peonies, all that. We had to cover all them, put
I
buckets over
remember y'all was
them.
going through all that. That didn't
Listen, I
happen
heard
here.
y'all was going through all that. We didn't comment. It's more the lady in the yellow up at the top there. We talked to her. Yeah, but
Thank
so as
you,
far as the
Barb.
squash is concerned, you can put a tomato cage around it, or you can just kind of make your own little thing with some string to kind of let it trellis up. You can put a pole, or you can do PVC or some stake, and then just tie the bottom of it, the main stem of it, up to against that as it climbs. But it
Mhm.
really doesn't have to be trellis. That's left up to you. That the more you have it off the ground, of course, and away from the soil, the better. Because you're gonna, if you have squash bugs where you live, it will allow you to see them. You know.
Did you put kale and clay on your squash, like the stem last year,
Put
Miss
kill
Gail?
and play on
Yeah,
everything.
I did. I
So
kale
that
and clay and stuff. It didn't
vine
take,
boy,
huh?
so that vine boy don't get in it.
Yeah, it slows them down. As a matter of fact, I did my squash early last year, and
Uh-huh.
I didn't have really any problem because I was growing it in April. Like I'm sowing the seeds now, and as soon as it's warm enough, I put it out, and I just didn't have any squash bugs because I grew squash and zucchini before the bugs came out, which is in June.
Hmm.
But they stayed out, and I did kale and clay the stem, but they would have to
Yeah.
climb up. And I didn't have no problem because they don't. They try to bite into it, and it gums up their gum, the mouth. The same
Uh-huh.
thing it does for the plum cuculio that goes out and eat your peaches, bite into your peaches, your pears, your plums, your apples, and stuff like that. Yeah, and I put it also on my eggplant because those little left leaf-footed bugs or whatever those things are
Ugh,
called.
them things try to take over, won't they?
Oh, I hate them. I hate them. And one part of my garden is more infested with bugs. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. One part of my garden, in the lower garden, is more infested with bugs than the other side. Does anyone else
Really?
have? Yeah, they for some reason or another, I don't know if they're coming off the creek or whatever, and that's the first thing that they get to. But the further you come towards the end of the garden, towards the hill, I don't have as much of a pest problem on that end. But the part that's down there by the creek, yeah, the beetles are down there, and those leaf-footed bugs are down there, and I have more problems down there. But they don't like the kale and clay. When you put a like that on there, boy, that'll take care of
Yes, but they don't everything except for your flowers. But
it.
put it on
Yeah.
all your stems and stuff.
Now you catch it with them ants. I see you out there fighting with them ants, girl.
And ooh, they are horrible. They out there now. I'm
They
like,
out
don't
there
y'all
now.
die? Don't y'all like just get cold and die? What is the deal?
It used to be a time ants would die when they got cold, but they don't do that no
Yeah,
more.
they don't die. Aphids don't either.
No, they just seem like they've gotten used to acclimated to the cold weather, and they're just not dying like they used to. I
Mm-mm.
don't know. Now I don't have a huge ant problem, and that's I think because I take neem oil and pour about 4 drops or 5 drops inside a bucket, 5-gallon bucket of water, and mix about 6 drops of Dawn dishwashing liquid in there, and I stir it up real good. And I take that and I distribute it on the grounds of my garden, like once a month.
So do I need to do that now?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's not gonna bother your plants or anything like that. And the ants hate to crawl through it. They hate the soap. They hate the neem oil. Those two combined, yeah. And I just pour it down on the grounds, and they get rid of ants and spiders
Well,
and
you
stuff
need
like
to
that.
do that then,
It's
because
not gonna kill them. It'll run them away.
Dasmacious Earth, all they do is pick up, move over to another place.
Right.
They
So I
love
just want to put it in my
isolation.
whole yard so they can just move out my yard and go
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah, take that. I take a 5-gallon bucket and I have a scoop, and I just go and scoop it. You can just pour it all out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sessions down in the lower garden, and I just do a 5-gallon per session, and I saturate at the beginning of the summer, and then I come back probably in middle of June, and if I look like I need some more, so when I'm walking around out there, I don't have to worry about ant crawling up in my boots. I was out there just for a second the other day. I come back in. I am fully clothed. And I'm itching, and I ain't gonna say well, but I was like, Lord Jesus, how did you get there? Like, what? I wasn't out there but a second. It had to be just one inch. It was cool out there. So it's time for me to go out there and keep my garden, get my yard again. I say, doggone it. And I didn't even see because I try to make sure I'm not stepping in no ant hill or whatever. But you don't have to step in the ant hill. They can just be out there.
No, I
And
ain't grow no squash in that ant.
they'll crawl up on your boots and crawl up in your clothes and yeah, that part. So Miss Ann, backyard, I hopefully that helped you with the trellis.
I grow mine in 27-gallon container.
That's a great idea that Miss Lisa had. I watched the
boards got there.
tomatoes grow up. The wire, was that wire or string that you had the tomatoes?
It's twine.
Twine.
And then I had some growing up that juke. I guess it's all the same thing though.
Did you grow squash in grow bag?
She probably talking about you, Miss Gail.
I did. I grow everything in grow bags just about. I had 3 squash plants. I had 2 squash and 1 zucchini in a grow bag, and they did just fine. And I have it on my video from last year around probably where I planted them. I started from seed on the inside and planted them inside the grow bag and did them up here on my deck. And they gave me a lot of squash and zucchini. So
she said this is her first year growing squash.
Oh, okay.
Girl, I hope you got a trellis.
What kind of trellis do you use, Miss Mona?
That kind that bends, it goes something that I bought from Amazing. It goes up and over. And I just let it climb.
It's like an arch.
Yep, it's like an arch. And I let it climb up and it go up and bring it back and let it go do all.
That's that you must be growing that winter squash like a butternut and
I did that crucial.
Oh
and
yeah.
The other one, I don't know what it was. So I'm gonna try something different. I want to try that candy roaster, being that I didn't get no seeds last year. I think it was a candy. I'm not for sure if it was a candy roaster or if it was the pink lemonade, pink banana.
Pink banana. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't let it turn pink. So that could have been it, but I know it did taste good. I just didn't get the seeds because I didn't let it get big enough. But doggone, if that thing would have got any bigger, it would have been bigger than me.
You just should have let it grow. And it was a 30. You could do a 25 to 30 for me. And I put 3 in there, 25 to 30 gallon grow bag. They want to know what size the arch did all that. Mona, now you're talking about a different kind of squash. If you're doing just regular Yellow squash and zucchini, you don't need a
I
big
have
arch because
never
you're
did
not going to
a
get no
yellow
big.
squash and
Yeah, they
zucchini.
just
I haven't
grow
been
like a
successful.
bush. But the winter squash, like butternut and I think spaghetti squash
Yeah, I need to do that one too.
and what's that white one that's round like don't it
Patty
grow as a
pan.
vine like grow wild like that too?
Talking
Patty
about a patty
pan, yeah.
pan.
Uh-huh. I think they're the ones that will grow like that, like grow all over the place. Just take over.
She said, I'm growing tomatoes, greens, and peppers.
All right, that's it. You're
Yes,
already ready.
indeed.
So
That's
Ann
good.
says, I go look. I look. I brought an
I go
arch.
look. I bought an arch one, but I
Um,
want butternut.
Yeah.
Butternut, you
Get
do
you
all
a
right with
good
butternut.
arch to grow
Yeah,
butternut.
yeah,
okay. You don't like the yellow squash. Okay, so you like the butternut, then yeah, the arch would be good.
yeah.
You say, have you put your arch up, Ann, yet?
Might want to go on and do that before it get too hot.
Yeah.
Well, I
Because
don't know
once
where
it
you at.
starts
Let me
growing,
stop
it's
because
gonna be
everybody
out
not
of
here.
control.
It's a good. That was a good suggestion. That was a good suggestion, though. Yeah, it's okay to go and put the arch up, have it ready, so when you're ready to
Yes,
drop the plant
Mhm.
yeah.
or whatever, you know, my arch tore up.
But
Y'all
it
saw
might
that?
be too cold to go out there and put it. It might be snowing or whatever now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's
Whenever I
good.
plant my stuff, I put my trellis in right then.
Yeah,
So the
So
day that you plant it, you
you
put the
may
I
get
trellis
to
in.
need
where
more
you don't
space
have
before I
time
do
and this
squash.
thing
Oh,
be
look, there's
growing
a
all over the
tiny
place and you ain't got your arch
hydroponic
up.
squash
So
available.
you
Or
put the
trellis,
trellis up the same
Too
day you
little
plant
to be
your
a
vegetables.
pretty much.
squash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need more
Because you
space
get
before you
busy
do
doing other stuff and you may not go back to that.
it.
And
Oh
you
yeah.
go back and it's all out of control and it is hard to put the trellis up then.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. You got to vine it up as it go. You
Yeah,
know, it
train
start
it.
binding and you can go ahead and bind it as it go because it gets too heavy and frustrating
Mhm.
because I have to get my stool. At one point, I I want to say I had to pull my ladder out there. I think I did to get it over the arch for it to do its thing. And, I quickly get frustrated with stuff. So
Me too.
I
You
was
got
like, you
too
know
much
what?
to do.
Because I mean, you blink your eye and you got vines going
Yeah.
that thing Seymour is the one that broke me in. And Seymour was everywhere. I could just look out my window, and I see all these. Seymour fed me well. Seymour fed me in a 30-day period.
Wow.
That was an accident.
I'm like, what's she calling me for?
My
But
sleeve hit the
now,
wall. I see, I'm drinking my soda and my sleeve
Nah,
hit. And
that was a
if I
butt
would have
down.
tried to do that, I want to know how to do it.
right here, live on YouTube.
I want to know how to do it. My
She said that was an
sleeve.
accident. We don't even know what she talking about.
That ringing was her calling me. She look, FaceTime.
I
That
don't even
was
know how to
FaceTime.
FaceTime. My sleeve. I had it on the page with the ending, the messenger thing, and so my sleeve. I
Mm,
was like, what's that?
mhm, mhm.
Incident and misunderstanding. Here we go again.
One. All you need is one. All you need is one. You don't
Oh
need more
Lord.
than one. You
What
don't need a
Garcia
whole
say?
bunch.
Do I
I,
have to
you
grind
know
my
what? I
tomato seeds?
say to be on the safe side, drop 3 seeds
Yeah.
just to be safe. And it's
Because
gonna
you can
feed
give
you,
away a
your
plant to
family. It's gonna
somebody
feed the
if you're not
family.
going to use one.
You gonna get food. I had a lot of food. I wish I could show you a picture of a 30-day period.
Do I
I put
have to dry
some
my
I,
tomato
I
seeds
put
from my
some rabbit
tomatoes
food
I have
on it
in my fridge? Huh?
on in September 15th. That's when I got home and I fertilized it. And October 29th, before I left, I let me see if I can show you, if I got a picture of
So while she's looking for that, Darcia, you have some actual tomatoes in your refrigerator. You saying you have tomato seeds in the refrigerator that's wet, or do I have to dry my tomato
Let
seeds?
me try.
no, you don't have to dry them. If you look, I took some tomatoes and I squeezed them.
Got your seeds?
Look, no, I put all of it in there. The skin,
I'll be right
juice, everything. I put in. I got a whole bunch of tomatoes. I'll tell you, I got a bunch of them up in there. I done pulled a couple of them out so I can transplant. But I was trying to get them to get a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I'm getting.
I don't, cause I don't guess you have to wash them or do anything. I ferment
Wash
mine,
what?
but I only do it because so that I can clean them, because people ask me for my seeds, and I'd rather send them clean seeds than,
Yeah,
some that still
yeah.
got.
Now, if you saving them, yeah, clean them. I'm talking about dumping them right off into the pot and grow.
Yeah, they'll germinate.
They sure will. And
Okay,
I'm
well,
thinking that they germinate faster when they're wet, coming off like that, instead of when they all dried up. It takes a minute for them to
because they're fresh.
germinate.
Yeah, they're fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was okay. So she says, thanks. One plant seed, one plant, three seeds. Okay, and he says thanks a bunch. And then Ann says also, Miss Gail, can I put my peas, those snap peas, outside, or do they need to stay under the light? You in Georgia? I will wait a couple of weeks before I put them outside. See how the weather's gonna be. Yeah, keep them under the light and just nurture them, because we got some 30-degree weather, probably low 20s coming. And
Did
even
you
though
plant some in a bag, Miss
you
Gail?
I did a Ziploc bag method. Yep, I'm germinating in the Ziploc bag right now, and then I will put them into some seed trays and let them grow up. And I'm not taking them outside because the weather's too crazy. I'm gonna wait. I started to start them outside, but some said to wait, and I'm glad I did. Wait until we have at least 10. If we can get about 8 to 10 good days, whereas the high is at least in the late 40s, early 50s, then I will put them outside for at least 10 days. Give them a chance to get root, and you want to give your plants a chance to take root. If they have root, give them a chance for the root to take before you put them out in the cold. They can best defend themselves if they're taking root, taking anchor in the soil. Then if you take them out there and it's cold and they don't have a chance to take anchor, because the soil is going to be cold. They need the warmth. What I want to interject while I have you guys here, I just received this from the CDC, my connection. There's a new COVID health advisory. Everyone's advised to wear a mask because of new COVID, Omicron, XBB variant. Coronavirus is different, and I know I'm not supposed to say that, but anyway, deadly and not easily detected properly, and they have different symptoms on here. You can get pneumonia and also Lord Jesus. I was trying to find the word and I'm looking for. Anyway,
They're telling you it's pneumonia and it could be COVID. Well, I mean, that's
they're telling you that they want it. They're asking everybody to wear double mask layers. This is very serious. They're not telling everybody. And I'm not going to go into why, but they're just not telling everybody. But I'm letting you guys know and tell your family and your friends, you guys, COVID is out there. There's a new variant out there and it's not easily detected. And they're telling you to double mask. Don't go out without your mask. Okay?
Okay.
I'm sitting here sick and I don't know still what I have because they didn't let me come in. They did their diagnosis on the phone. Whoever heard of such a thing? And I see, like I said the other day, they gave me a sack full of medicine. You see, I'm still kind of sick. I did insist that I go in and see a doctor. I need to know what I'm taking medicine for. So I would go see the doctor on Thursday. Now I am better, but this is lingering on. If I had something like a big C, I need to know. They gave me medicine that said this treats pneumonia. No, not pneumonia. It said um, malaria and treats COVID. But if you don't have it, it will make you sick. If you don't have it, it can hurt you. Now, how we know I don't have it? So guess what? That mess is sitting over there on the table somewhere.
But keep it just in case.
Take this, but if you don't have any of these things, it can cause you harm. Whoever heard of such a thing? Do I look like I'm stupid? This here little sign up here, don't pay it no attention. I'm taking it off. I am not stupid. So I'm just saying. I'm going.
That's why we're growing all different kind of herbs this
year.
Thank
you. Thank you. Thank you. And you
I'm trying to get my ashwagandha to germinate.
How long have you been trying to germinate?
It's been I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking it was that first batch that I seeds that I dropped. So that was what, a month ago?
Mm-hmm. Close to a month, not quite a month. Hey, D-Moo.
D-Moo.
But the thing, Lisa, you said that you are growing more herbs for medicinal, more than just cooking, for medicinal purposes. So you are going to do more salves or tinctures or things like that?
Well, we got the toothache plant, we got horehound.
I got that.
And St. John's wort.
I got that.
And what all?
What about some milk thistle?
What? I don't think we got that one.
Milk thistle?
No, I don't have that one. Milk thistle. I have to try that one. Where's my book? And I only got it because it was just there. But safflower, but that's mostly for like, I don't think that's medicinal. Where is my...
Oh, you got your lip going on too. Look at you.
Marshmallow.
Uh-oh.
What's the marshmallow good for?
It is
toothache herb. Who knew? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to start it in the refrigerator in soil.
Yeah.
And it's still there, and it's supposed to stay there until it germinates.
Okay.
But I didn't look at it today, but as of yesterday, it had not germinated yet.
Okay.
Since I think it's the 2nd of February, 2nd or 3rd.
Oh, okay.
And so I think that's it. Because by the time I went and searched for all the seeds, a lot of stuff was already out of stock. And so those were.
All you got to do is call out to your neighborhood friends and see if they have any of those seeds that you're looking for.
Who are you talking to?
Miss Lisa.
Oh. Hey, Glitzy.
Hey,
some people have some things. What kind of seeds do you need?
I didn't know. I just went and just was gonna buy all I could find, and just to get, and then start saving my own.
You looking for herbal seeds? What kind of seeds are you looking for?
The herbal seeds that I could make, because like all these medicines that we have to take. You take this one thing and it could mess up something else. And then some of it have some of these things in it.
Right.
So why don't I just grow it myself? And I
You know
know
what?
that I probably should run it by my doctor and all like that. But I mean,
They
it
gonna tell
is
you no, don't do that.
well, I mean, what were people doing back before?
Before this medicine came along.
Exactly right. Because
Mm-hmm.
this stuff is expensive. It's not getting cheaper. It
Right.
could mess up something
Right.
else. So
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I
And you
could,
know your body better than they do.
right. And you tell them, and they give you something else that you don't
Do
need.
you have mullein?
Yes, my sister already had mullein
You got
and
both of them?
moringa. Have what?
Both of them?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And
So we have
I need
people
some
that say
more
they need
herbal seeds
echinacea,
too.
we have
I want different
that already
herbs.
growing.
to.
Robin, you got all the herbs in the world.
I'm trying to
Stop
figure out what
being
Robin talking
extra.
about. She got you can set up. So Lisa, what seeds are you looking for? Are you looking for any seeds in particular?
At this point, I don't know now what else I probably need because I just don't know. But I'm gonna just start with that. And my sister, she usually have a lot of respiratory problems, bronchitis and stuff when it gets
Mm-hmm.
cold. So that's the reason why we wanted to get mostly stuff like that to kind
Right.
of help with that. And this winter, she didn't get sick so much. She was drinking her own like mint teas. She made
Mm-hmm.
a tincture with the holy basil, I think, and she made a fire cider. And just anytime she felt a scratchy throat or just started feeling like, you can feel when something is about to come down on you, she just go take a tablespoon of something or drink some tea. And it
Mm-hmm.
usually would head it off, just head it away. And she
Yeah.
never really just got sick.
And see, I drink tea every day. So when this stuff jumped on me, it had to have been really strong. The person who had it, I think, was this superior carrier. And and I mean, it really jumped on me. And I brought it home to my honey. And that's the thing that got me so upset is people, running around here infected and knowing they're infected and know where they got the infection from. Won't stay at home and you give it to you and then you give it to somebody else. And it's just sad. But I think the fact that I do drink a lot of herbal teas every day with the honey and the lemon and the turmeric and the ginger.
Yeah.
Probably kept it from being as bad considering my age as it could have been, you know.
Hmm.
And like Ann's backyard garden said, man, when those shelves run bare, because we are on the cusp of that happening right now. And I'm not trying
Yes.
to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. You better
Right.
know, go get your stuff right now because the way things are going,
Hmm.
these shelves, okay, keep on playing. You better go tomorrow and get some more seeds. Rain, snow, sleet here. Get some seeds.
Right.
If you need seeds, especially these herbal seeds, so you can grow your stuff like Lisa said at home, it's the same stuff that they'll give you in the drugstore. I mean, the pharmacists, your doctors are ordering for you, except for they add the chemicals in it to put it in pill form so you can take it. And that chemical stuff is what's really causing the problem. But they
Yeah.
got these formulas and these drugs, these herbal medicines from people from way back, asking them, okay, y'all not sick, everybody else sick, what y'all taking? And they took the recipe and compounded and made it into their own. So,
Lacing it with something that's making people sick.
right, right. So get the stuff, learn from the people on YouTube, get your books, get you some books, get you some books.
Hmm.
YouTube shut down, you're gonna still be okay. Get you some books.
Yeah.
Read. Get you these books, herbal medicine. I got one in here. I'm getting ready to order some more. Like they say, you go to Aldi's. Is it Aldi's, not Aldi's, Ollie's, and get books there.
Mm-hmm.
Even before they're not there, before they're not available, you people. Okay.
And get
Um,
them clips too, Miss Gail.
but the what? The clips,
Get them clips too from
the clips
Alice.
with the yellow tips up, girl.
Yeah.
You don't want them folks not to have no more clips. I was all up in there. I found one little pack. At least it got everybody buying the clips. It all bought them all out. You can't even find those clips. Not in my orders anyway. I was like, what? Okay. Um, did the frost damage your moringa? And I don't know if that was directed to me. Do you have moringa, Lisa?
Our moringa usually just lasts through the summer, and the cold comes to get it every year.
And it dies completely
And
away?
my sister, she just plants it all over again.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something. Last year I showed the moringa that I grew, and I put it in a container. It's out there right now. And I never did take it and plant it in the ground or anything like that. It's still in that little long elongated container. We've had to down to 16 and 13-degree weather, the snow and everything. I went out there yesterday. You know that moringa tree is still living.
Really?
It's still, I'm going to show it. I will be raining tomorrow. As soon as I get out there and it's dry, it is still living. It is still living.
Good.
I
Good.
don't know. So if you ask me about my moringa, it's still living. And I think I'm going to put it in a larger pot. It grows fast.
Yeah.
I'm not trying, it has a long tap root. It grows fast. And I'm not trying to put it in the ground. I just want to keep it up on the deck, but I know that's not going to last long. But so it didn't, as far as my moringa is concerned, it's still living. Um, get some of the different mints and ginger. Yeah, and people need to grow their own ginger. Grow your own ginger, your
Yeah.
own mint. This is the time to be doing it. Glamour,
My mint
Lord
is up.
Jesus. You need sage, German, chamomile, mullein, marshmallow, ashwagandha, horsetail. How come you need all this and you doing all this growing, or do you need it because you used it up? Have you just used yours up? I'm just asking the question.
Because our chamomile, it comes back every year. The mullein does too.
Really? Is your mullein in a
And
pot?
I think my sister has it in the ground out there.
Okay, so what is the other one? You have mullein and what is
And
the
she
other one?
has elderberry too.
Y'all have elderberry?
Uh-huh.
How many trees do you have? One or two?
Just one. And we just got it last year. It was gifted to us. And it got pretty big. Yes.
Oh, they get big now.
And
Don't
it's
let them
still out
elderberries
there.
fool you. Oh yeah. Them elderberries are, oh, and so you just have the one. Did it bear any berries?
No, ma'am. It didn't last year.
Okay, do you know the name of it? You see it was gifted to you, so you don't know which kind it is.
I don't know what variety it is.
I'm sure there are some out there that I'm sorry, cousin Angela just said something in the channel. Is a peppermint stick still a peppermint stick? Okay.
It's a peppermint.
Usually they need a growing partner to pollinate. Usually.
The elderberry.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Usually. I'm
It
just
got
asking
pretty
you.
big and pretty last year now. I don't
Oh,
know. It
it'll
just
grow
sitting out
by
there.
itself, but producing, as far as producing the berries,
Uh-huh.
what it needs a pollinator from what I understand. Unless you have the kind that doesn't.
I don't even know what variety it is because you need another one like it or a different variety of one, right?
Yeah, well, I have like an atom and a jar, and they, pollinate each other.
Mm-hmm.
But they were sold as a set. because one needs
Okay.
they both need a pollinator. hmm you said that's unusual that mine did not get killed by the frost. Yeah, no. If a plant, if I plant a sweet potato, will it give me more sweet potatoes?
The slips is what you need. I mean, the sweet potato is gonna grow a bunch of slips off of it, and then you plant the slips. You're gonna get a bunch of potatoes, sweet potatoes from that.
Darcia, have you ever planted sweet potatoes before? Is this your first time? Oh, Glamour, so you've been buying things from the herb store, so you want to start growing yours. And I was under the impression that you were growing yours. You were growing your own. Okay. And you do have one elderberry. Hopefully it comes back. It still should be out there with looking green and stuff. Elderberries are hard to kill. Trust me.
Ours the other day was looking pretty good, but
hmm
I mean, we didn't cover it up or anything, and it looked like it's gonna come back. But I'm worried now that we probably need to go get another one, but I don't even know what we have
Yeah,
to
that's the thing.
get some
You don't.
fruit.
Yeah, you want to get those berries, and unless there are very few, and we can look it up. There are some that are self pollinating. That are self pollinating, but I don't know. We don't know what you're working with. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Well, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, but I got elderberries out there, and I'm telling you, it's crazy. You can cut them all the way down to a nub, and they're gonna grow right back. I'm gonna go out there and cut mine down. Now I'll send you some cuttings, and you can see if you can propagate them. I'll send you some atoms, and I'll send you some junk. I'll be glad to do that. And you
Okay,
can do
Miss
what you
Ed.
can with. See what you can do with them. And but because I'm cutting them all the way down to a nub, and then they're gonna grow right back. And they've been producing since the first year I put them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the first year I put them out there, within a year they were producing elderberries. So
hmm
yes, ma'am. As far as excuse me, sweet potato question. Let's see. She said somebody says that person said Novaha is a new nasal spray they tested in Japan when COVID came out. Is that the help with the COVID? I guess.
Mm.
Sweet potatoes. Let me go back up here to see if I can get back up here. Was it Darcia? I'm trying to see how she asked her question about the sweet potato. If a sweet potato, if I plant a sweet potato, will it give me more sweet potatoes? Well, Miss Lisa told you need to make it slip. Now, what you can do is you can take that sweet potato, one or two or three, however many you have, and put the pointy end down into the water and let it start rooting and it'll grow slips. You need the slips. That's one way. Another way, you can take some sweet potatoes and put them into some soil. Now, I don't know where you are,
Don't
but
let the soil be too wet, though.
yeah, can't have no wet soil. It has to be moist. And you don't cover the whole sweet potato, from my experience. You just lay it in there and cover it halfway up. And it'll start growing slips. You see the leaves coming up. It takes a while. You're not going to see it in a couple of weeks. But keep the soil moist and it will grow you some slips. Now, this way, you get the slips, the leaves that has the roots attached to it when you grow it like that.
Yeah.
And it will continue to give you slips. And you just decide how many slips you want. And you'll need to take those and break them off of that sweet potato plant and stick that into some soil and start growing your sweet potatoes that way. Now, there are videos. Lisa has videos. I have videos. for you to watch. There's really three different ways you can grow them. Some people take the sweet potato and put it in the ground and cover it and bury it that way. I've never done that, so I don't know. But I have tried these other two methods and successfully have gotten my slips. You have to get the slips. And the
Yeah.
slips are produced by you putting the sweet potato into some water, stick the potato in like this. You want the funny end with the root down. And it will
Stick some
start. Check
toothpicks
it
on
every
the
day.
sides or just hang.
Yeah. It's gonna start developing roots and it's gonna need to be filled. The water's gonna need to be adjusted almost every day because that sweet potato is gonna absorb that water. Isn't that right, Ms. Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna suck that water up. Don't let that water
Sure.
go down. Excuse me. So
But it's different from just a regular potato, because a regular potato, if it's got eyes, then you can put it in soil and it'll grow more potatoes. But the sweet potatoes, you got to grow slips, and then you plant the slips to get your sweet potatoes. That's why it take it a long time, months and months.
yeah, yeah. So the fastest method I have seen. Okay, Garcia, you're in Georgia. Okay, we're on the same page. One day there's a lot of Georgia folks in here. One day when it's good, we'll meet up at a restaurant and sit and have a chuckle. It grows faster to me. It grows a slip faster to me when you put it in a cup of water and propagate it that way. Once it gets started in the soil, when you put it in the soil, lay it down and cover it halfway up and wet it. You don't want it super wet. Once that gets started with the slips, it will continue. Every time you turn around, the slips will grow, but it's a slow process. And underneath that sweet potato in that soil, when you lift it up, it's gonna have so many roots.
Mhm.
And I took mine that had a lot of roots because I had it inside of a metal pan and I did a video and I picked it up and it was so many roots on the bottom. And I took that thing and set it inside of a grow bag and I had a good harvest of sweet potatoes just from that because those roots grew potatoes and they were all up under there, just everywhere. Just, having a good time up under there. So, yeah, watch some videos. It's very easy. It's a very easy process. And if I were you, this is February. You're in growing zone 8A or B. This is a good time to get started.
Yep. And grow them in a grow bag or container.
Yeah.
So when you go to harvest, you can turn it over because they're going to
Yeah.
grow all the way to the bottom of that bag or that container. And if you growing it in a bed, you going to miss it.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to get all your potatoes out.
You
You
got to
can
have a
turn it
shovel.
over and dig through it with your hands because using that pitchfork, you could stab them and you could mess them up.
Yes. Yes. And like you said, stab them and mess them up. Then you got to eat them right away.
Yeah.
When you stab them, you got to go on and use them. So grow
Mhm.
bag really is the best way. And I only grow mine in grow bags. Now Mona went out there and I don't know what she did, but she have a bunch of sweet potatoes on the ground.
She done planted. She done grew us some slips.
Darcia had a question about the sweet potatoes. And she said she never grown sweet potatoes. We're gonna be doing some videos.
What happened? Oh, she
She
froze.
froze up.
Oh, okay, okay, because you're not froze. Okay, okay,
Internet, man. Okay, there. If I
okay.
plant a sweet potato, will it give me more sweet potatoes? Mona, tell her what you do.
Well, I mean, what I did was I took 4 sweet potatoes and put it in a pot in a I think it's a 22-gallon bucket, and I put it in there, put the soil in there, and just made sure it was watered all the time, and I'm trying to think, did I feed it? I don't even think I put any fertilizer. If I did fertilize it, I do have a bucket with food scraps and some rabbit poop, and I'm always dumping something in there, and I mix rainwater with it and pour it in there every now and then. And that's about all that I do.
You plant the whole sweet potato?
I did, because that's how it was given to me. I plant the
Really?
whole thing in there and let it do what it was going to do, because it was a lot of it, and doing the vines and all that. I wasn't doing all that because they've been saying that you're not going to get anything if you don't take the vine and put it in the soil. That's what they said. So I put the whole thing in it. But see, the
What? I can't hear you.
see that?
Look at all of you got a bunch of snips on that.
That's 2 years old.
Really?
Out of my yard. 2 years old. I can take this and put the whole thing in there and let it do its thing, and I have potatoes everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't talk. Oh, they couldn't hear me. I'm sorry.
She has proved that you can plant the whole potato. Sweet
I
potato.
think that was Danny at Deep South Homestead was saying that he plants the whole potato too. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jane Doe. I was muted. But Mama, so you were having problems with one of your plants, remember? And it was the sweet potato that was the problem. They had grown underneath it.
Girl. Well, I was trying to do an experiment. I'm always experimenting something, y'all. Okay. So this is what I did. I took a cardboard box and I put some soil in it and I put some sweet potatoes in it. And what happened was my yard man come along and decided he wanted to rearrange my yard. And when he picked up the box came up and left everything there. And he cut everything all up, and because it hadn't done anything, so he didn't think it was anything. So a year later, all these vines started coming up all over the place and went all up into they went up from up underground up into the pots. And it choked out my apple tree. And I had that my nectarine tree, the water wasn't going nowhere. It was just sitting there. So I was punching holes in there trying to get the water out, and it was just, so, but I didn't realize that the sweet potatoes was all up under. Girl, I think I got a video where I was pulling out sweet potatoes. The apple tree had died, so I dumped that pot out and got all kinds of sweet potatoes. And then I was walking, pulling up the stuff, and there was sweet potatoes just sticking all out. Time. Here I am, sticking out the ground. I ain't had to go dig for nothing. They waving and carrying. Look, don't let them vines catch. Look, they gonna make some babies. They will come from up underneath, and
if they touch some soil, they're gonna start a whole nother plant.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And they were
how long
everywhere.
have they been down there before you discovered?
Well, they've been down there good. Probably about a year.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
Even though all that was down. All she kept saying, I'm going on with my plant, and the water is sitting on top and it won't go anywhere.
I never thought it was the sweet potatoes. I didn't think it did that like that. And till I was like, well, let me clean this area up. It's a mess over here, and I need to, clean it up. And when I cleaned it up, I was pulling up sweet potatoes. I probably got sweet potatoes in places it shouldn't be. If I go out, I went out there one day. I went out there and there was one stand. I'm talking about, hey, okay, hey. Took it in the house. I was like, I'm not even gonna let you cure. I'm gonna eat you today. You hollering, hey, you gonna get ate today. And it was good. I'm like, okay, I see.
Yeah, so she got sweet potatoes. So the answer to that question, then, Tarcia, yeah, that worked out for Mona.
Yeah, it works for me.
Because I'm decongested over here. But a safe set for you, safe bet. Start off with something like this or the soil method. And because it's raining, I won't be able to demonstrate tomorrow. Well, I can demonstrate on the inside. Yes, I can. But between me,
take that potato and put it on the counter and let it start vining out on its own. You see, I had that thing sitting in the garage and it was doing its own. You ain't got to put it in no dirt. You ain't got to put it in no water. Just let it sit there.
I'm going to put mine in some water tomorrow. And I'll do a video. And you'll see.
Y'all see what I got for 2 years. All I got to do is take that. Now it is ready to go outside. It's more like a seed. What they sell you in the store is what that is right there. Yeah.
We do have some sweet potatoes that they're in where we have them stored, and some of them got slips growing off of them.
And you can actually take the slips off and put it in some water. I ain't gonna be able to take it down because it's
to let it take root.
And let it take root.
It's in some soil. It's rooted. It's vining all up. It's doing this thing in my greenhouse, and I don't want to have to go and unravel everything. It's gonna take me a minute to do that to show you.
It's okay.
But it's been there ever since I think November. I dropped that one. That I took a piece off of the potato and put it in some soil to get it started. So when it's time for me to go take it outside, I can take it outside and it's gonna really grow. It's gonna start seeding and dropping the potatoes.
That's
what I'm looking for anyway.
Last year when we planted our slips, because my sister made the slips and she put it in soil and sail trays, and we were taking those sail trays out and there were itty bitty tubers.
Yes.
Yeah. On the vine, on the root, in the soil. Like, it was like, God, these things need to be in the ground or in the soil.
Yes.
I've had that too. I've had the potato to be about that big on the bottom of it. And I'd be like, oh, you know. So it's easy to grow now. It's easy to grow.
The thing is,
plant your potatoes. When you gonna start your slips? Have you started?
They say potato will be ready in 180 days.
Yeah.
So I would say if you drop it now.
We usually start out.
I usually don't pull mine up until Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So in Alabama, when you gonna start your slips?
We're gonna try and start them now. I mean, we don't have to work hard because, like we said, we got slips growing. And we might not have to. I may just do what Mona did, just let them grow off of the ones that we got,
right?
And just let them sit in water or whatever to take root, or put them in some soil. And then when the soil gets warm enough, then we'll take them out. Usually around May, 1st of May.
Yeah. Okay, so that's about when I do.
So you got a good head start already.
Right.
Yeah.
So 180 days is what?
That's 6 months.
6 months.
So we usually will take them around October.
October.
Yeah, this time I let mine go into November because the weather was still warm.
Yeah.
And then I succession harvested because I had so many bags, so I didn't do them all at one time. And I know, I'm trying to remember, do I remember seeing you harvest yours, Lisa, last year?
I
You
just
didn't
did
do
one harvest, and
them.
last year I had the Japanese sweet potatoes, those red ones, and they
Mm-hmm.
grew only at the bottom. They weren't at the top. They were at the very bottom of my containers.
So they were
So they want to be touched.
determinate. They were
Yeah,
determinate. They were
yeah,
determinate. That's why. Because you
I
know you
guess
have
so.
determinate and indeterminate potatoes like you do with tomatoes. And the determinate
Okay.
ones are going to grow just one time on that one level. And the
Hmm.
indeterminate ones will grow on different levels. So
Okay.
sometimes you open it up and it's some at the top and in the middle and at the bottom. And then there are some at the bottom. Those are the determinate ones.
Now
Yeah.
you can eat them sweet potato slips. I mean the leaves,
Leaves.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ate some last year. They were good.
Yeah, they was good. And when you trim it, if you pay attention, when you trim it back, it grows out even more.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
didn't have to worry about tripping because my doggone deers was having a good time out there. I had to
Okay.
Hmm.
fence mine in. You
Yep.
got
So
some
I'm
little
looking at
snackers.
if it's growing out more, then that means them potatoes. I guess that's why them my potatoes was so big because they were vining all over. I let it go all the way across my deck. So they was everywhere. I let it do its own thing, and then when I found out I could eat it, I start cutting it. When it start going across, I start cutting it, and then when I seen them cats, somebody cat had some kittens, and they was
Oh.
all up in my stuff. So I was
Mm.
like, I'm not gonna eat it. So I cut them all up and buried them in the soil.
Yeah, Lord
Cause
Jesus. Can't
they
have that.
when they use the bathroom, it don't smell good at
Ew,
all.
Well, don't
ew.
yours don't smell good either when you go to the bathroom.
No, but cat is
They
worse.
foul.
You know, when you go to the bathroom, you gonna go to the bathroom. But
You
the
ain't
I
going
cat,
on
wish
no
we all
benches.
can grow
they
some
use
eggs. I
it
want to
on your
grow some
carpet or
eggs
wherever.
too.
It's
Mm-hmm.
nasty
Yeah, them
on
cats.
your sweet potato vine.
And you go out there and bring them in and rinse them off, and you got cat urine in them. No,
You
That
that
can't
ain't
part,
gonna
wash
that's
work.
that
why I
out.
just went on and cut them up, and it was a lot. Oh my God, it was a lot of it.
It smell worse than fish emulsion.
Oh Lord, I think they gone. I'm hoping that they gone because I did cover up the hole, so I'm hoping that they gone. I haven't been
Good
seeing
night,
them
my
out there.
Renaissance grandma. Good night. Thank you for coming.
Good night.
Is anybody and we're gonna leave shortly. Is anybody
Yeah, it's
planting
3 hours.
potatoes? Lisa, you planting some potatoes? Did you plant potatoes?
Yes. It's usually March, mid-March, late March when I plant those.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
you haven't put them out yet. What about
Mm-mm.
you, Mama?
I don't know if
Irish
I'm gonna do
potatoes?
some. I've been eating it, but what I'm gonna do, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not putting the whole potatoes out there. When I cut up my potatoes, I'm gonna put the skins out there and put it in some soil and show y'all how to grow potatoes with just the skin. You don't have to put the whole potato out there.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do this
But
The
year.
is
the
the skin
part with
gonna
the
have the
eyes
eyes?
on it.
You know how the eyes come up on your potatoes, but you cut your potatoes and
Uh-huh.
eat your potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut my potatoes and eat my potatoes, and I'm gonna put the skip whatever I have left over. I'm gonna put it in some soil and show y'all how it's gonna grow some potatoes.
Well, I did that. I did that the other day. I did a video. I wanted some potatoes, and all my potatoes have eyed beautifully. They have beautiful eyes on them. I said, shoot. I cut the eye off and put the eye in the soil, and I cut the potato up and ate it. And
Hmm.
that's what they say you could do. And at the time I did it before, I didn't have any luck. I guess you have to have enough meat on it. You can't cut it real thin
No, you
when you
can't cut
cut
it
that.
real thin.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
couldn't.
because what happened was when I did it, I was cooking me some potatoes and I put the potatoes in. I was doing compost in place, but this when I was first getting started. I didn't know what I was doing. I seen somebody compost in place, so I was like, okay, I can put my stuff out here, and I had stuff growing, and I was like, what is this? This ain't no greens. I pulled it up, and it had little bitty potatoes on them. I was like, the skins. So that's how I learned that I can cut my potatoes. I don't have to put a whole potato out there and grow potatoes. I can cut it up and eat my potato and put the skins out there in some soil. Because they was all over my pot.
So yes, we say
How you
eyes, which
gonna
is
eat
the
the
same as a
potato and grow it
spud.
too?
Potatoes are called spuds anyway. Am I
Those are
right, y'all?
eyes.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am suggesting
That's
that.
the way it
Potatoes
is.
are called spuds. They call them
Yeah.
spuds, but yeah, the eye
Yeah,
is the same thing, and that's what
right.
she's talking about. How am I gonna eat? You gotta eat and eat the potato and grow it too. I did.
Look, I'm gonna show you
You
in a
pull
You
minute.
just
that
cut.
up there and all them potatoes hanging off of there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
see, the thing was, I didn't let it grow long enough because I thought they were weeds. So I had some little, but they was like that. What I was
They
pulling
still
up.
eat
Now, if I
good.
would have left it,
Mm-hmm.
if I would have left them in there, they would have been, growing potatoes. But I was pulling them up because I had horehound over there, I had some greens over there, and I had my mullein over there. And I thought it was weeds, so I was pulling it up. And here, every time I pull up something, it was a potato. So now I'm learning what potato leaves look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has multi-purposes. You can grow them and eat them too. You just cut
Yes,
you want the part that's gonna grow, the eye.
yes,
But like I said, make sure you cut enough of the meat, the potato itself. Don't cut it too thin because it needs the energy from the potato to grow the leaves, to grow the leaves up and to produce the
Yeah.
potato. Casson says that's the way it was done. People couldn't afford to use the whole potato. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how they did it. You know, it was a two for, definitely a two for. Do they draw bugs?
yeah. Everything draw bugs.
Yeah. Ants and everything. I
Yeah,
have had to
yeah,
harvest my potatoes out of ants, and
yeah.
I had to walk away.
Yeah,
Everything
you be
draw
killing them
bugs,
ants out there.
especially when it's dead.
Now I haven't had any bugs in any of my potatoes. I haven't had any problem. But if you do it in a grow bag, make sure you check the bottom of the grow bag if you have uh, the soil already in there because the little what are those little round bugs, peel bugs, love to get at the bottom of those bags. The
Yes.
Japanese beetle lays the eggs in the bag towards the fall, early winter, and they hibernate in there. And then they go down to the bottom of the bag, and then you want trying to figure out why your food ain't coming up and the food is dying. It's because they're down there eating the roots.
Yep.
So dig those bags up. I mean, turn them over on a tarp. Make sure there's no bugs at the bottom, no pill bugs and stuff, and then put the soil back in there. Especially since it's been sitting over winter.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds delicious, and I hate bugs. We all do, but we gotta eat.
Right. And if the
You'll
bugs
learn.
ain't eating it, that means you don't want it either.
You'll learn to be. You,
The bugs ain't crazy. They ain't stupid. It's
yep. You're gonna learn
good
to
to
be
them
vigilant out
like
there in
it's
the
good
garden.
to us.
Trust and believe. You get out there. You things you are grossed out about. You gonna learn to deal with because you want to eat. And the more we deeper we get into this situation that we're going into, the more you're gonna have to become more vigilant about eating and growing your own food.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Don't let me grow some potatoes from potato skin.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
If it's got eyes on it, it's gonna grow.
If you got eyes, it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow. Cut your
Y'all give it a
potatoes
try.
like you cut your potatoes. When you finish, already have your dirt, your soil, and your pot together. All you got to do is lift up the soil, put it in there, and cover it back up. Keep it moist and see what happened. Thank me later.
Yeah, so next time take a potato and you're skinning it, you're peeling it. If you see a little eye on there, save it. And you can take it and put some soil in here and just sit it in there and cover it up and see how it does. You don't have to do a whole bag or go to the ground. Use your cups.
I ain't thought about that.
Yeah, use your cups. You go to the grocery store, go to McDonald's. Y'all know y'all get that Mickey D's and Crystals and Kentucky Fried Chicken and all them other places, and you get your little soda. You don't pay for this cup. It is something that you can drink and eat out of. Look, you can grow in here if you can drink out of it. Okay, holes in the bottom, a couple of holes in the bottom, or you can take a filter and slit on the side. Put you some soil in here. Take that potato, then put it in here, and cover it up. Water it. You don't have to saturate it, but water it, and watch. See what happens. Just test it with the cup. You don't have to do a whole yard or a whole bag or a container. Test it with this.
You don't have to go to the store and buy them. You keep them.
Got them.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Use your resources. Use your resources.
Use
and
what you
try
got.
it. If this is your first time, try it on a small scale.
You can even use these things.
Exactly. Exactly. You can use that short again, Mona. Darcia, you could take something like what Mona just showed you. Fill it up with some potting soil and lay your sweet potato in there and water it. Fill it, cover it halfway.
Don't put no holes in it.
And don't put holes in mine, because I said on the heat mat. If you punch holes in it, you're gonna have to take another tray and
I did that before.
What's that?
Put it on the heat mat. Don't put no holes in it. Just keep it moist, and the vines be going everywhere. And you don't have to put the vine in water, because when you come off of it, it's gonna have roots on it already.
Right. That way it already has to.
That was my first sweet potato video.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have 3 sources up here now, and there's more, but there's 3 sources up here now. Just go through the video. Those videos will be around May or April or March of last year, where we are. I'm so sorry, I'm so congested. Doing our video of growing sweet potato slips. Go and use that as a reference and look at that.
And it's so easy. Just do it. Once you do it that first time, it's going to be easy from then on.
I haven't been lucky with the avocado, so I'm not for sure how that works with the avocado.
And I plant my avocado outside.
Sweet potato slips. There you go, Jane, though. She done dropped it for you.
She don't look up. Hey, I made it easy.
Jane don't be playing.
No, she don't.
She come out them bushes, baby. She said, here we go.
Look, I got to learn how to make my videos more friendly and start doing the how-to, because I wasn't doing it so people can find it. Yeah, y'all go over there and look at that video. Watch yourself for time.
Now I will plant the cutout. Yeah, plant it out. Plant it.
Look, Lisa, tell me watch yourself for times.
Yeah.
And then you have your own potatoes and keep on.
They need a new pair of shoes. Hey, I'm catching all. It's good content creator thing. Y'all go over there and watch that video for me today.
Gotta make you some playlists.
Say, give her those hours she needs.
It's about watching something else.
Look, Miss Peachnut, you got me on here too long.
Okay, we're going. Listen, can I plant my avocado outside? I have a tall stick.
I never planted avocado before.
You are in Georgia, and you have a tall stick, and obviously it must be in the house. Wait until the weather breaks and we have about at least 8 to 10 days of no lower than 50 degrees, or at least no lower than 45 at night, but at least in the 50s and 60s in the daytime. And put it in a container. It's a baby. Put it in a container or a grow bag. Do not put it in the ground. I'm just saying. This is my opinion, my suggestion. You can put it in the ground when it gets hot in May. But I would not put it in the ground now. Avocados are finicky, and I don't know what kind you have. And even the ones that they say are frost tolerant still don't make it. So it depends on what kind you have as to whether or not it will survive all cold weather. So you're gonna have to bathe it. You're gonna have to bathe it. Okay. I know you're telling the truth about about my potato start to sprout. I cut that off and still ate potato. Now I will plant the cutoff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Mine is in a pot, and I bring it in every year. So she's talking about her avocado, I'm sure. You have to bathe it. Depending on where you live, you have to bathe them if it's getting cold. And Darcia says, I got from my avocado. I don't quite. I got from my okay. You guys, listen, it has been wonderful. We have been here long. I vowed that we weren't going to be on here no longer than 2 hours, but it has been real. It has been fun. And I want to invite
turning
you.
To 3.5.
We laughed for an hour.
Yeah, it's her fault that we are here longer because we let you see us laughing for over an hour. So it's her fault. When she came up with that messenger, she just had to tell it. I wasn't gonna tell it. I was not gonna say a word.
But you was laughing too hard for me not to tell it because you was laughing so hard. Because everybody's trying to figure out why me and you laughing so hard.
But you started it. You started it. So.
Yeah. That was worth
so
sharing.
glad that Lisa was so patient with us because I was not gonna let that cat out the bag. I was gonna let it go.
No. I needed to share that one because I didn't want to be laughing by myself. No.
But now you had the whole chat laughing that they have shared it.
Yeah, I think I had some of them stomach hurting just like mine was. I had to walk away a couple of times. I was hurting so bad. Had me crying.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Always at my expense. I'm always the person. Okay. I'll take it. Thank y'all. Y'all changed the game with potatoes. Okay, we're gonna talk some more about them potatoes. Cousin Angela will be here on Sunday night with Giggles with Mona from 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to pick back up with them potatoes. I want to know how many of you guys just going to just get a cook. Put some soil in it. Make sure some holes in the bottom. Put that potato skin she talking about. Y'all know what she talking about. I'll do a video tomorrow, show you how much of that potato to cut off. Because if you cut too little off, it's not going to have the energy. Ma'am?
One potato.
One potato. You put your finger up. I know what that was about. You know I be misinterpreting things.
Good night, y'all. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm
done with the teach nut. What do I always say? It takes patience to be in the garden.
Mona, you didn't explain that first.
She didn't explain it. She don't got off to look at it. She ran. I looked up and saw that thing. I was like, what did she just do? Did she flip me off? Miss Lisa, thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry. Sometimes we have better things than this. Sometimes. I'm so sorry. I was just like, did she just flip me off? and I ain't comprehending too well. She just around there put that thing up there on me. I can't deal with her no more till I get better. I can't. When I see the doctor Thursday, they got to reverse all this stuff that don't come down on me because I ain't understanding that.
Grow you some herbs.
I'm not understanding.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm down here. What? I'm sorry,
Down
Miss
there. How
Lisa.
did you get down there?
I'm sorry, Miss Lisa.
Do?
I didn't know you was gonna say something else because you know what I said, and I'm gone. I said what did I say? It takes patience.
I'm like, what's that down there? I thought she was
Fingers
gone.
and Carol, look.
Down in the basement, come out. I'm like, what's
I'm
that
down here. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm down here. Let me back up. Yeah.
But you left us and didn't say bye.
I did say
All I saw was a
bye.
finger.
I
And
did
I'm like,
say
is she
bye.
losing her mind again?
I
She
said
ripped me
it
off.
takes patience to be in the garden. What I do? It takes patience to be in the
Boom,
garden,
and
and
she
I
was
clicked
gone.
off.
Miss Lisa, we usually have more sense than that. I'm so sorry.
But right, that's why I came back because I
just
do have more
enjoyed
sense than
Never
that.
seen her
being
leave
here
the
with
stage
y'all.
like that. She just bounced. Y'all, I'm so sorry. We have been blessed with Miss Lisa here today. It has been so much fun having you. You are a trooper. I know we kept you up
I
there.
enjoyed it.
She has to go to work. And hopefully while she's at work trying to stay awake tomorrow, she'll think about some of this funny stuff and just laugh herself well back awake. Keep her from going to sleep. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the garden. Listen, check Miss Lisa out. She's always doing a video. And Miss Mama, we're gonna be looking for that potato thing tomorrow. And Sunday night, 11 Central Time, you guys. We'll be on here with Miss Mama. I guess she's gonna have me back.
Giggling.
I don't know what she's gonna do.
Nothing.
Love
Giggle. Be laughing at Miss Peachnut because you know she gonna do something. She gonna say something. She always doing something. She always saying something.
No potato eye is safe. You're right. Not around Mama. She's gonna cut the eye off of this. You guys take care.
No
I love
eye
you.
is safe around me.
That's
No.
right.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna do this thing tomorrow. I got a
Goodbye,
couple of
y'all.
videos I need to do.